What's up? We're back. Hey, look, it's us again. It's Tuesday, and we're here, and we're hanging out, and we're playing D&D. And I'm stoked because, you know what? I know, right? I feel the same way, Brasnic. We are locked down. Everybody wants to get shut down in their homes and hang out and cuddle with their loved ones right now. It's just this extended time of Christmas warmth and cheer throughout the country. Okay, I'm full of shit. That's totally not what's happening at all right now. That's obviously a terrible time, and sometimes we just gotta try and find some humor in the dark moments. But on the real side of things, I do hope everybody's being safe out there, and really kind of hanging out with their family and getting some quality time. I've definitely been able to have some good, funny quality time moments with my kids out of the deal. So hey, there's something positive in it. Anyway, we are back to hopefully clean up what's left of the Forge of Fury, which is the second adventure in this series from the old school TSR team. Kind of took Wizards of the Coast took a bunch of old adventures. Some of them are a little bit newer once we get later into these adventures, but kind of put them into a series of adventures that take characters from first level to about 15th level or so. And we're kind of going through these things. I played a lot of old school D&D, beginning from the red box and up to about 3. And after spending about $1 million on second edition, I refused to pretty much spend any money on third edition. It kind of took a break from D&D for a while, and kind of discovered this Roll20 thing that we like to play in, and got back into it. Rediscovered fifth edition, and have kind of fallen in love with the game again. So I'm kind of familiarizing myself with a lot of the fifth edition rules updates and things like that with these gentlemen. We're kind of going through some of these pre-made adventures just to kind of get me through a bunch of scenarios where I can kind of learn all these different rule sets as we go, and having some good times as we do this thing. I definitely like to tell a good story, and these guys have graciously signed on to kind of go along on this ride with us, and I definitely appreciate them for that. So all of that being said, we are at the tail end of the Forge of Fury. They've dove into this dwarven complex and have kind of curb stomped everything that they've come across as they've come through here. Right, guys? This has been totally just easy, kind of walk in the park.
Yeah,
right?
let's say first off, audience, don't let him fool you. He's been messing with our characters hardcore. Look what he did to poor Russell's family.
I would never. That is an accusation that I deny. I am a benevolent GM that gives my players nothing but treasures and fun adventures. Right?
Worth it with all the.
Of course.
Right, guys?
Character building.
Character development. That's what we like to call that. All right, so you guys definitely have bonded as a team over this time as well, though, and that's been pretty cool to kind of watch.
No animosity between any of the characters.
There's no loss of love anywhere. So let's go ahead.
No gaining of it either.
There's been some pretty fun times as well, we gotta say. So let's go ahead and drop these guys back into the Glitterhaven, which is where we left off. And you guys just got done fighting a mama worm, a big Grick Alpha, which was mystically powerful.
On steroids.
It was on steroids, and you
Alpha
guys
Grick
managed
steroids.
to just defeat the thing anyway in pure hero style. You guys all get a point of inspiration for your defeat of this creature. And my mistake. So, go ahead and make sure you mark that down.
So I have 2 now, because I still had 1 left over from the previous bought one.
That's true.
So I got 2 as well.
Alright, so, if I make a mistake, I'm at least give you something for it. So, where we are now is in this Glitterhaven. Let me go ahead and change up this music a little bit. Because you, sirs, are in the scary part of the world. Okay. So what do you think?
Now that he's finished, is Retool gonna eat the heart of this one too?
He
He
already
already did.
You did. You chewed on
No,
it.
he already did.
chewed
That's
on
right,
it
I
like
remember.
some old. You know.
Well, I believe he did that while me and Brasnic were collecting our poo treasure.
The poo treasure.
Can I do a perception check to see if anything has changed around us? If there's any
Please
like
do.
noises in the background, like troglodytes, or any unusual noises that wouldn't just be in a cave.
Okay. If any of you guys feel like throwing up Twitch on mute in the background, that would be awesome.
I got it.
Ah. I think I hear nothing.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you don't really hear too much. Anybody else want to try and do that sort of a thing?
I mean, Yin's pretty perceptive. I'll go ahead and do one too, I guess. He's the one that's keeping the eye out. Just to keep in mind, I got 17 passive.
Oh my god.
He's very wise.
Oh, I got 15. Never mind. That's not that much difference.
I had a 14, but that's because I'm an elf.
I had to pull up my sheet.
Okay.
No, not intimidation. Damn it, it moved on me. Hold
You're
on.
intimidating the surroundings.
He just looks around with a fierce
Same
glare.
damn thing. That should actually be a freaking 19, but I'll take the 12 because I rolled the wrong thing.
Oh, that's funny. Ouch. Assassin. I've assassinated myself. Okay, so.
I assassinated myself.
I have assassinated myself. So what we're gonna do is one of these. Okay. How far can you guys see through this glitter haze?
I can see pretty far.
I can see it like 60 feet now.
Down there. And to here.
Pretty much, I can see the same as Grybek.
Alright.
I can see out to pretty much about here.
Okay. So, you guys have defeated this Grik, and it seems to just kind of return to that endless, empty quiet.
We have tracks to follow, right? We've got to clear out the rest of the troglodytes, and there may or may not be an alpha troglodyte. I want to call that.
You do definitely see a big mess of tracks here. It looks as though a party of the creatures had kind of milled around in this general area for quite some time, and then had headed back in this direction as well as in this direction.
Question:
So-
While we were out in the back with Brasnic and stuff like that, did any of that like look like the weapons the troglodytes were carrying or anything like that? Was there like any when we were going through the remains that were fresh? Did it look like there was anything troglodyte remnants left in, like the Greek had eaten them?
And
Or was
like
it
the
a pet
more
to them?
recent remains.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that it seemed to have consumed something. Possibly
Okay, so at least it wasn't a
troglodytes.
pet of them.
Possibly troglodytes.
Hmm.
There's just possibly troglodytes. I just got the omnibus. Like, uh-oh.
Would never.
Nothing.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Follow the
What I'd really
tracks.
like to do is
Follow tracks.
pretty
That's what I was
much
about to say.
follow the troglodytes because we gotta wipe them out. Then we gotta go take care of the orcs and goblins.
What is Adam smiling about? And if our Adam smiles, I feel like there's some shenanigans about to happen. Okay. It's on Mara's devious mind.
She wants to go north.
To the
That's the
north.
way out.
What?
That's the way out.
Wasn't that also where the troglodytes were? There's like a path going that way.
I thought we ran into a whole bunch of them to our left where they'd come out of the river.
Roll,
To the west.
wish they had like a memory check.
Intelligence.
Let me roll intelligence.
Sure. It's been a little while. You've gone on definitely a few adventures since your time here at the Glitterham. You may not remember it perfectly.
It did.
Anyone that wants to try and remember, just the layout of these caves. Brasnic and Grybek, if you want to roll. Sharhollow
Yes.
as well can roll with it. You can roll with
Garhollow
advantage.
wasn't with us at the time, I don't think.
Oh, that's
He
true.
hasn't really been up here.
Grybek and Brasnic can roll with advantage due to their dwarvish nature.
Oh, good. Okay. That's right. Hey, a 17.
There you go. All right, so yeah, you guys are kind of like, oh man, this cave is so vast. I just can't really, put my finger on which direction we're supposed to go here. You see Grybek just kind of look around for a little bit, and then you remember that this passage here leads back to that bear pen, back to where you first came in, and also to the entrance to this place when you first came into the Forge of Fury. You would remember that over here is the stairway that leads up to the Dwarven Crypt, where you guys had a couple of memorable battles there, and indeed managed to slay Yarrick in combat. The big green monster taking his revenge. You would also remember that down here is a stairway that led down to that circular stairwell that was covered in slime that you guys had some difficulty ascending there.
Oh, yeah. I
And
remember that place.
also the other direction, there was some sort of a passageway, but you guys didn't go to explore that way.
I share all that.
Okay.
So,
Didn't the troglodytes come from the river though? Did we ever discover where they were coming from?
I mean, they popped out of the river quite a bit. They use it to get around it, maybe, but we never fully investigated. That's a way they come. Period.
You would also
Again, I'd just say the best way to do is haul track.
you would also remember that at the northern end of the stone, or the dwarven kind of crypt there, there was a passageway that kind of went through to the north, and then around the way there was that entrance through the river that you had seen some troglodytes come in and out of.
Well, I guess the question is, do we want to go take care of the orcs or the troglodytes first?
Troglodytes is already down here.
Yeah, they seem to be closer.
The troglodytes.
Yeah, it seems
Grybek,
like a good
you seem
idea
to
to
know
me.
which way you're going.
Gotta get my Gok voice down. He always sounds like Jot now.
Well, they are in each other's heads, so what happens? What if they voice swapped?
Yeah, they start sounding like each other. Alright, so who's going to be picking up these tracks here? They do get a little bit muddy, but you see most of them kind of heading in this direction here. And then they kind of split. Some of them do go up this stairway here, and then some of them go to the south.
Is
Split the
anyone
party.
actually good at
Oh.
tracking?
No, I'm not proficient in survival at all.
No.
I am.
I have
mean,
a
I've got
plus
I got a
2.
4, but
I got a
Nice.
minus. No, I got a 1. Never mind. I got a 1.
Let's see
Alright,
which.
well, O'Toole said he is good at tracking. O'Toole, if you would.
Thank you, Orc. Hey.
You know Jared'll. She don't mess around.
Oh,
Alright.
Gyarados up.
She's a ranger.
That's right. She's a ranger.
Okay. So as she comes up, and as Ratul kind of comes up, you guys definitely recognize that it looks like, a large portion of the troglodyte force went this way, but you can tell that there was something larger that went this way. And it seems as though a number of the troglodytes kind of went that way with it. You're not really sure why they would be with the beast, but you can definitely see their tracks mixed in with the larger ones.
Hey, if we're lucky, the troglodytes took out the orcs and goblins because they saw Ratul with us.
If we're lucky.
I think we should go after the bigger beast. We don't want to be surprised later by it.
Agreed.
Okay.
I'm gonna step aside, realizing that I'm squishy.
Jared all kind of taking the point here, watching your backs. Gok's gonna come up behind you, everybody. Okay. So as you guys do get into this chamber, you find that this floor here is slightly sloped down towards this river. As you get further into the room, you can see that it is covered in a green algae-like slime, very close to the river. If you get too close to that, it is definitely very slippery. You guys will, those of you that were down below in the sinkhole, would remember how difficult it was getting up those stairs.
It's a guarantee I will fall.
For whatever reason, me too.
Okay.
Technical. We probably need a technical break. There's an issue with Twitch.
What happened?
Uh,
Did we get someone join us?
yeah.
I kind of joined right
There's a Gok! Yay!
now. I didn't know stuff was going on, so I feel a bit like, oh.
That's okay.
Nope, I'm not on screen anymore. Oh.
Man.
Clearly, we were trying to play without you. How dare you interrupt? No.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Dude, I could
See,
just
Mr.
go.
Gok wasn't supposed to know
That
about.
is not the case. I pinged everybody, clearly.
Yeah, I kind of had a nap, and then I woke up, and it's like, oh.
And Dungeons and Dragons was waiting for you.
Yeah, that's kind of a surprise.
That's what's happened.
But a nice surprise.
But a nice surprise.
Oh, wait, so what's happening right now? Like, is it okay if I get like a little bit of a recap of the past couple of minutes?
Sure.
I don't know, maybe I'll.
Not a whole lot has happened. You didn't really miss too much.
You pretty much literally missed us saying, "Let's go kill the not the Gricks, the troglodytes now."
Oh
See,
yeah,
look, I'm all
troglodyte.
greedy now.
Yeah, we're trying to find that guy.
That's true.
Jared, can
Did
Jared
you
also-
find yourself in game?
I did. Or I have. I have though. So.
Jared or Ratul? Which way are we going here? Which way did these big old tracks lead?
I can tell, right?
Yep. I'm just trying to. I gotta fix the cameras real quick, guys. Sorry.
We had.
Hmm.
So, this part here is definitely more stone-like. You are going to have more difficulty trying to track in here. But those of you that are in here can definitely see that there is some sort of the passageway going off to the west.
Can I move quick enough to actually bounce off this little platform right here and into this more open area?
Which platform? Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you guys could all make that kind of a little hop skip there.
Well, not all. No.
Except for Grybek. Hold on, Katie. I have emergency things going on here. Anybody out there watching knows of a better video program for D&D shenanigans, you let me know. Discord is shite. Sorry if there's anyone from Discord watching.
Discord creator has a single tier.
The creator of Discord owns freaking, you know,
If the
Twitch.
creator of Discord
We're all
is
gonna
watching my
get kicked
game,
off.
I somehow got Charlotte stuck in the mountain. I'm good. I can't move her no more.
What?
God dang it, Grybek.
How?
Okay. So we're here, I'm here, you're here, we're all here. Yay! So. Good. Alright, so everybody moving west, is that what's happening right now?
Yeah. Hey, DM, can you move Charlotte? I think she's stuck in the mountain. I wonder if you can move her.
Did you put her
Hey, you can.
I mean, I remember I got stuck in a wall, you know, like clipped in there. So,
And they said video games weren't realistic.
She doesn't even want attention, she just wants me to move from my seat so she can lay down here.
oh,
That's my cat.
sounds about right. It's normal for kids.
What you say? How about that? Sounds like cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, whatever, just move so I can lay down and nap. Alright, so, Ratul, what have you done?
What have you done?
Where are you going?
I saw a cave opening. I now see what I think to be a very big scaled hand in the corner of my vision.
You see that this swift stream passes over a steep slab of bedrock in front of a short passage. The cave beyond is long and low, with an uneven ceiling about 10 feet high. In the southern end of the room, an enormous white-scaled lizard lunges and snaps, but you can see that a sturdy chain around its neck tethers it in place. The agitated creature twists in frustration, its tail lashing. Behind the lizard lie a couple of iron chests. So, what do you guys think about that?
We should befriend it.
Where's Alondra when you need him?
I feel like Mara
Yeah.
likes to communicate with the bad guys and try to work out social interactions most of the time.
But is a chained lizard technically not a bad guy? It's a pet.
Yeah.
It's a creature.
Negotiate.
It's a fluffy bunny.
It's
Can
a
you
fluffy
speak?
bunny.
Can you speak lizard, Mara? All of them?
You see her eyes go.
Tongue flick out.
So Yang was right. You are a snake.
She's a lizard person. One of those lizard elves.
Man,
That's just freaky dicky.
be
Okay.
pretty cool,
Do
actually.
I see? Wait. This lizard that's tied up, is it tied to a post, to the wall, or?
You can see that this chain does go into the wall.
And it's guarding what looks to be two chests.
It is.
Have I encountered a large lizard-like creature like this before?
No, this. Well, I would say no. Grybek, go ahead and roll a nature check.
Oh, I'm so great at those. I mean, I'm not really.
Okay. No. I mean, you can just tell from the general appearance and the whiteness of the creature that it is probably something that lives underground, spends most of its time underground, does not see the sun very often. It's definitely straining against its chains as you enter the room, gradually.
Oh, so it's like snapping towards us.
Yeah, like it wants to try and eat you.
So, Brasnic, how bad do you want those treasure chests?
Get it.
Kill the creature.
Show no mercy.
Man, I loaded up the Lost Shrine of Temojin into the game, and now everything's super laggy.
Oh no.
It's a lot of big maps.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Ratul, you want to take it down?
By the way, just so you're aware, it looks like Twitch is still on the thing. The old screen.
Which looks fine to me.
What are you talking about?
For some reason, it was like keeping me back. Like it was weird. I don't know.
Twitch is
I
working.
tried to.
It's working okay.
It's fine to me.
We should save our strength for the troglodyte leader.
Well, go wrestle it.
We're friends with it.
Just to reiterate, we don't know if there is a troglodyte leader. That thing's probably pretty big. We found big tracks. You know.
Do I know if there's a troglodyte leader?
I mean,
You would know that there is a troglodyte leader, and you would know that his name is Kargas.
There is a troglodyte leader. I was briefed.
I was briefed momentarily.
No, I was briefed before coming here. It's also how I got that token, which probably won't work anymore.
Well, if we want to save our strength, Ratul can go wrestle the lizard. Brasnic, go grab the loot.
yeah.
Wait, how? One second, let me get there and then just throw out Colin.
What?
Or we could feed Jot to the lizard to distract it.
I don't think the lizard wants to taste a demon.
We could say it's a chicken.
Ratul. Here's the great thing. If we're gonna save our strength, I have a solution.
What is
What's your solution?
Where's the thing? Ah.
I just want to mage hand the chests.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, if you get the thing close, it's probably gonna attack your mage
My
hand,
mage
maybe.
hand is invisible.
And what about the chest?
Well, that's why I do it
in
secretly.
the mountain again.
Is she in the mountain again?
Stop putting Charlotte in the mountain. Is anyone else gonna move in here at all, or is everyone just gonna stay
I
out
don't know.
here?
Do I have to make some rolls to jump over? You know, cool. Just kind of.
If you get a running start, you don't have to. It's only
I'll
it's
just
only
make two
5 feet.
things of ice right here.
Oh, is
Oh.
that?
I'll
There
just make
ice?
two things of ice right here.
Well, why didn't you pull out your spell effects?
I'm about to. I was saying that as I was doing it.
I'm gonna walk over there then. Yeah.
That's a
I
pretty
just don't
cool
want to
lizard.
fall into the water in time. So, you know,
Don't worry, if I can make it over the water, you can.
that's a good point actually.
No, Jot's got some pretty bad luck.
I mean, I already got rid of my one last session, so if it's going on a high, then I'm going to roll a 1 before the end of this session. Yeah.
I like how you plan it.
I know.
Roll 1 1, 2 2s, 3 3s, 4 4, and we'll get 20 natural 20s.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
You see
exactly.
Jock come flying into the room above your heads.
That's a big... I know it's not a snack, but I can't really see its leg in the picture, so I'm just gonna say it's a giant snack.
Are you gonna go in, Yin Yang?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Shaking my head.
So we can all look at
No.
the big lizard.
It's terrible because I feel like this is the one like, alright, everyone mouse over the enemy and right click.
Right click.
Just right
Right
click.
click.
Yeah. Right click on it.
Well,
I
you
don't
guys
see what-
right clicking on my stuff.
Yeah.
What did I do with those player handouts? Is there a subterranean? There isn't. They didn't make a handout for this guy. You get nothing. Sorry, this guy wasn't important enough.
I mean, you know, it's okay.
Alright.
As long as we don't get their score stats as saves.
So what are you guys gonna do here? Are you just chilling?
Well, I'm gonna actually go ahead and cast my mage hand mechanisms and see if I can unlock the chest without the creature realizing it.
Yeah.
Mara, you looking around?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
I mean, I'm not also gonna go down the corridor. I know I kind of went close to the jaws of the beast, but I'm
Ooh,
not gonna do that.
Right.
Okay. Alright, so, Brasnic.
Oh my god. We've rolled
Uh-oh.
3 11s in a row.
So that equals 33, right?
Good roll! That's nice.
If you have inspiration, maybe you want to use it now.
He did just give it
Nah.
to us.
It's a giant lizard. We fought dragons and alpha gricks. I'm not gonna waste another work on
Yeah, we're gonna.
Basically, you get the hand over there and it tries to get the lid, but it's just too heavy for a mage hand to be able to get it open.
Alright, I gotta work. Kill it.
Mara,
Yeah.
why did you do that?
Do what?
Roll an 11.
I mean, yeah. That, because you suddenly,
Oh.
as you kind of walk up towards the water's edge, as you're kind of looking around, you find yourself in this chamber that looks to be... Actually, I need to read something.
Oh. Probably should have brought that coin back out just in case. Oopsie.
You can see that this passage opens into a long, low cavern that has 3 narrow, twisting paths. Well, you'd only really be able to see one, leading off into the darkness. You can see that numerous rock columns rise to meet the stone overhead. The air is thick with troglodyte stench, and the floor is littered with refuse from the monster's meals and gnawed bones of dubious origin. Suddenly, as you're looking around, you look down into this water, and you see this dark form move within the depths, and suddenly the water explodes out at you
Uh-oh.
as you see this troglodyte leap out of the water and attack you.
This is why the wizard shouldn't go off on her own.
I don't even. Where the heck is Mara anyway?
North.
Oh, why is
See?
it whispered? I rolled a 17 and an 18 for 3 points of slashing damage.
And?
What?
3 for the first one?
I don't think with the sneak attack or the surprise round do they get multi attack?
He gets a full turn.
It's a
Oh,
full
yeah.
turn.
Yeah, it gets a full turn.
Okay.
Beat on Mara. says.
Gets 2 attack. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, John's rolls are good tonight.
Oh,
Thankfully, the damage is bad.
3 attacks?
It is 2 claw attacks and a bite.
Okay.
So
Oh, wait,
it just
also-
jumps out at you and slash, and then it just bites down in your shoulder and starts trying to to hold on to you and drag you down into this water. You guys suddenly hear Mara scream out from down the corridor.
Also, just because I'm slightly remembered,
There we go.
Troglodyte have something special she might need to make a save against.
It's
I think on your turn you start with the smell.
so when you
Okay.
start your turn within 5 feet. So speaking of, why doesn't everybody go ahead and grab their tokens? Let's roll some initiatives.
You
know, I thought it would
tracker first.
Yes.
Wow, just. I think
Zero.
Grybek is too interested in this big lizard venom
That
to pay
is
attention.
legendary, sir. I believe that's the first time that's happened.
Wow. I thought that was a mistake for a second, but no, it's 0 initiative.
Yep.
There you go, Grybek. I offset your bad luck.
I'm just like, huh?
Somebody
What?
has to.
Everybody see that little lizard down there? What are you guys doing?
Oh, man.
Or Grybek's just sitting there counting all of us, making sure we're all here like we're on a bus.
And as per usual, Jared gets to go first.
She's really, on point. But just tired, you know? Dungeon delving
She
trip.
has alert, man. Okay, so she is gonna move to here, and she pulls out her bow and says, "I've got you." And she is gonna hunter's mark this thing. Let's see. She already used one of her superiority dice. Do I want to use another one right now?
And these are just little. It was fine. I just lost like a third of my health.
Alright. In that case, she's gonna sharpshooter this bastard. So it's
Oh,
minus 5 to hit and plus 10 to damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just instant kill.
So it's 12, 16, 17, 18, 19. So
19.
29 points of damage. to
Oh.
this
I think it's dead.
It has 13.
Oh.
So
It is very dead.
so she says, "I've got you," and she comes up, and you see her just pulls her bow out and launches an arrow, and it just goes right into the eye of this creature, and you see it just explode out of the back of this creature's head, and you see blood just kind of splurt in all directions into the water, and it instantly just kind of lets go of its bite of you, and kind of loosens up the claws, and you just kind of push out with one hand, and you see this creature fall backwards into the water.
Wow.
Well,
That's crazy.
thank
Nice
you.
shot.
That's why Grybek had a 0 initiative. He knew he didn't need it.
Didn't need it. Yeah. Exactly.
When you said thank you,
Yeah.
she kind of looks over at you almost in like a little bit of surprise, and she says, "Oh, well, it's what friends do." And she just kind of looks at you strangely a little bit and kind of turns
Right.
and goes back towards the party.
Yeah, like, wow. I think that's the nicest Mara has been to Jaredel this entire time.
Yeah, because Jared's actually useful now.
And she just one shot a troglodyte.
Right, I know, but I like out of character. She was mean to her because she thought she was useless.
Actually,
So it's like,
we-
now that you're useful, I actually pay attention to you.
And respect you.
Well,
Exactly.
that just happened.
There were 29 damage on a 13 hit point creature. Not only did one shot, it just like its head just flew off.
Head.
There you go. We have, she has her Princess Mononoke moment.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey.
Actually,
Oh.
before she turns away, she says, "Do you need help binding your wounds?"
I've got this. And then she's going to use prestidigitation to like clean it up. And she just Yeah, she just doesn't close them. She just keeps cleaning them. And then she puts some, like, rope around it.
Some rope around it.
Some rope
She's like
around it?
watches you as you're like
Oh,
trying to
it's
use your magic to clean up the blood, and then trying to like use this, rope to bind the wound, and she's just like, "Oh dear, did they teach you anything back home?" And she kind of steps closer to you. You see her kind of pulling a medicine kit out of her bag and starts binding your wounds.
This is definitely much better than what I was planning to do, I guess.
I'm just gonna tie it off with a rope. It's cool. It's just a big old hemp rope.
Like, not,
No big deal.
it's like,
You see Mara walking around with this big awkward knot around one arm. She can't even like put her arm down all the way because she just got this rope.
it's not like the rope that you, like, hemp rope is like
Like
linen almost. It's just thicker.
No, hemp rope is like big, thick freaking rope.
Right, but it's not like the ones you see on, like, a ship.
It's medieval times.
It's adventurer rope.
Not-
It sort of is like the one you see on ships.
It is.
It's
Yeah,
not,
I was gonna say that.
it's not climbing gear.
Gotcha.
Still,
Alright,
What's the
put some rope on myself and I'm healed now.
So what did you guys plan to do in this cave back here?
Well, I guess I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for any more troglodytes. When they try to figure out whether or not we're gonna kill this thing or.
I mean, guys, it's literally chained
Yeah,
to the wall. Just
like, come on.
everybody bombard it.
But think about it.
No one has to even get.
But think about it. It's chained up against its will, probably. We'd be the bad guys killing it.
let's kill it right now then.
I mean, why do you care so much? It's a creature that is non-direct. It could eat us if it had the chance.
So it's an
So when
underdark.
we came upon
lizard.
Grybek in a cage, we were supposed to kill him too.
He's not a creature of the Underdark who would eat us if he had the chance.
Well.
You did live in the Underdark.
It's like, well, dwarven cannibalism is a perfectly fine tradition among
Oh,
us.
I wouldn't eat Brasnic.
Okay, here.
That's
Okay.
like cannibalism.
He's not an animal who would eat us at the first chance he got. There.
Never seen Grybek hungry.
I have. I saw you eating rats.
Like, you don't know what I wouldn't eat. I might eat Gok in like 5 minutes, just a snack, whatever.
Just shut up and kill the damn thing.
I'm about to eat you right now, boy.
Alright, Grybek's not going to kill the thing. I want to actually walk up to it and just try to, like, pet it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I roll animal handling? It's the first one of the whole adventure.
Oh yeah.
We haven't really ran into a lot of animals. It was that one cave bear who was pretty mad, and so yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys just killed the cave bear.
Yeah.
I thought Ratul killed it.
Animal.
I killed the cave bear, and I'm wearing its skin as my cloak. Is this not obvious, right? I'm wearing its skin!
He is
The
definitely
bug
wearing
bear
the cave
So-
from the
bear's.
last dungeon.
I'm going to do that, like, when you introduce
From this
yourself,
one.
when you introduce yourself to, like, the new puppy or kitty and you just put your hand for it to sniff. That's what I'm doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
This is going to go great. It's going to go great.
So
You
as,
can do it,
as Grybek kind of starts going forward, he puts his hands out and he's doing the. Here you go, kid.
Hey, Pudding.
And he's kind of like clicking at the thing. All of a sudden, you see this thing kind of like stops like lashing out for a second, and then all of a sudden, as soon as Grybek gets close, it lunges out.
Oh.
Bad Putty.
This
Bad.
tree will get for trying to.
Oh my god.
Did that actually break your armor class?
And John's going to be really sad because no, it doesn't.
Oh my god!
So as it clamps down upon you, you just kind of like put your shield out, and the lizard's got itself like all the way around your body. You're like in the lizard's mouth. All of a sudden, you see it just kind of like shift its head just a little bit, and it tries to throw you back into its gullet.
I think it does, actually.
Nope.
It
My
has,
armor. It's never try. It's not. It's never trying to
Imagine
get
it's
armor.
more
to
like it's
look
showing on his armor. He's like, "Oh, aren't you cute? That doesn't even hurt."
so as it like tries to like lift you up and like wrench you back, and its jaws just kind of like slip up your armor a little bit. It's still kind of like just trying to clamp onto you, and you're just kind of standing there like in your defensive battle stance, just like as this thing
Yeah.
gnaws on
and
you.
I'm saying, bad lizard. I'm gonna
Hit
rub
it
your
with
nose
a
in it.
newspaper now.
Yeah.
Gotta roll the D100.
I mean, who knows? Maybe you can demoralize it because it's not doing any damage.
Oh yeah, that is a natural one for the attempt. Actually, no, the swallow is not. Is actually just an effect. It's not a natural attack.
Nope, it says attack.
It is an attack.
Oh, it is a type attack.
Oh, you guys are killing me.
Oh, what could you get on a swallow?
Okay.
26 apparently.
Grybek. And it's this horrible thing where Grybek is just inside of it going, no. Oh man, I feel really bad for choking you right
Dude,
now.
if this thing stumbles off of trying to bite you, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
give up.
A stumble is a little realistic, at least.
Gonna
Nope, it's still standing. But that's another natural 20 that just suddenly passes by us.
Actually,
that's
doesn't it?
that's
That's
as
bad.
bad. That's as bad as
It's
it gets.
terrible,
Because you have to
yeah.
Yeah,
roll
that
your
means it
dexterity
stumbled.
score or less.
Oh.
So as it's biting on you, all of a sudden, you just kind of like shift your form just a little bit. You like move your shield, and as it's like biting at you, you're able to just kind of like bat it to the side, and its head bounces off of the cave wall, and it just kind of retracts its head, and it's just like shaking it, kind of back and forth a little bit.
Aw, I actually feel
Can we kill
bad.
it now?
Up to you.
I mean,
You're at the top of the initiative.
oh yeah, Brasnic.
Oh, we're in initiative. Oops, I shouldn't have went then.
Well,
I mean,
you're
we're
already.
technically out of initiative because it could.
Yeah, we're out of
could
initiative because
engage
only
it.
the one troglodyte was doing stuff.
Well, I guess
We're
if
back.
we.
Well-
Yeah, we would be back. You know.
That being
There's more
said,
troglodytes, aren't there?
And I'm still keeping my eyes out for my troglodytes.
That being said, Mara, as you were being tended to, and actually kind of gently and considerately of your wounds, for the first time you see Jaredel kind of lightening in her attitude towards you. As she's binding your wounds a little bit, all of a sudden you guys see this mud. You couldn't really tell before what it was. It looked like it was just part of the rock, but all of a sudden you see this mud and wattle door just kind of burst open, and
Oh,
from
no.
the other side of this new opening, you suddenly see this. As you hear this, as this scaly hand kind of reaches through, and then you see this face kind of push its way through, and suddenly this giant lizard pops its way out of this opening, and from behind it you suddenly see this swarm of troglodytes.
Retreat!
What do you see? How many?
A swarm.
Oh, boy.
How many is a swarm exactly? You know.
I can only see the lizard right now.
Dude, it's like, is it another big lizard like the one we're with right now? Like big.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you don't know because you went off and did your own thing.
I'm
This
assuming. I
one
don't.
does kind of look different than the other ones. This one, let's see. You could see that this lizard is about the size of a small horse.
That's not too bad, you know.
So,
Are they all, actually, you know what? Are they all lined up just perfectly in a row?
Oh no. I don't think you're gonna get the chance.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get the chance either. But it was a good idea, though.
okay. So, As you guys had kind of turned back and Grybek had walked over towards this lizard, all of a sudden you hear Mara call out. What do you say?
There are more! Retreat!
You hear her say that there are more. And then Gyarados says,
We better grab it."
guys! At 20,
mean-
let's go ahead and just jump right back into this turn order. 23, you hear this call coming from beyond this passage.
Fine.
He's like, yeah,
So-
but there's treasure chests over here.
We do it when we force them to come to us.
I mean, do we help Grybek, or it's just like, you know, he's okay by himself?
Hey.
So bonus action is the dash 20, 30, 40, 45. There. Since everyone sort of box me in. Your troglodytes and a lizard. We don't really need a retreat plan. Your spellcaster. Or something. Besides that, I am going to take a shot with the short bow at the giant lizard, because why not? $13?
A 13 to the giant lizard.
Specifically that one.
That is going to be a hit, sir.
I'm not gonna do too much. I don't have sneak attack, but. 7.
7 points. That's rude. What did this lizard ever do to you?
Nothing
You
yet.
had the audacity to attack for a lizard dress.
Alright, so
It's down
as
at-
you shoot out with the short bow, you see it kind of stick into the shoulder of this giant lizard. You see it kind of like, and just kind of like scratches at it and breaks it off, and looks back towards you guys aggressively.
I had to use them to get where I am. I'm done.
Okay,
Yeah.
what time is it, guys? It's stinky cheese time.
Troglodytes.
Yeah. Swarm of troglodytes.
It's one. Man, I should have waited to put that module in here.
And you didn't want to all put them in a line for me?
Just in a big circle for a fireball.
No, they should just put it in just a singular line. It would
Mhm.
have been fine.
Conga line.
There's nothing that shoots out in a straight line.
Yeah. Exactly.
I guess Gok
Okay.
can fireball them from there, I guess.
I mean,
Alright.
do still have a spell slot open.
So it looks like they're not going to be able to get to you this round. And I don't think they have ranged attacks. So they can use their action to dash that, right? Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, you think? Yeah, creatures can do the same thing.
Yeah, you can use their action to dash.
All creatures can do that.
Okay.
Otherwise stated.
Are you in the wall?
Me? Now I am.
Oh.
Wasn't before. You just pushed me. There. There we go. Yeah.
So you see these creatures just jumping into the water and swimming towards you. And they're not going to be able to attack, but you do see them in the water and rushing up at you.
What about the rest of them? All of them.
She says all of them. Okay. You're getting swarmed on, son. All right, Yin Yang, what would you like to do? You know what we're lacking right now?
Battle
Music.
music.
We're lacking some battle music.
Explosive fire.
You want some of that?
Can blow stuff up, you know?
I know someone that could just pop out of the ether at any time.
It's like, you know, it's like, you know, I have somebody kill you at any time right now. I mean, you know, I've got to worry about, you know, whatever. Well, actually, I've got to worry about everything because, you know, I'm very prone to rolling ones.
You can't roll a 1 on Fireball, though.
True, but I can roll a 1 on my Eldritch Blade.
You could just, you know, cast Fireball.
Or are you going to move first?
It doesn't do as much damage. You know.
I can't really get over there because they've got all the spaces occupied, so I can't really do nothing right now.
I told everyone to retreat.
I will get right here and hold my action to attack if they get close.
Okay.
Because I guess I can't get up there and do anything.
Alright.
Move through 3 people and out would cost 60. Unfortunately, I've only got 50.
Okay. So you suddenly see this giant lizard like take a step back, and you see it reach up and puts one of its scaly paws up on the wall, one of its scaly claws, and you see it just start just kind of puts its hand there, and then it reaches at the other one, puts the other one there, and you see it just kind of pull itself up, start sticking to the wall, climbing up.
That's a neat trick.
But you see it pause for a moment and kind of looks back through this doorway they came through. Mara,
I got a question.
you see a
They're
lot.
all in water. If I were to somehow electrocute the water... Okay, here's my question. If I cast lightning bolt into the water, would it electrocute all of them?
Have you tried it before?
No.
You can find out.
Good.
Note to self, don't get in water right now.
Are you gonna try?
Do I have like a guess on likelihood of how that would work?
I don't know what their understanding of electricity and how it would flow through water back then.
Yeah, like they're too stupid.
He's been
right?
like a mage who studies like elements. That's fine. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna target it at this one. So it's 100. Technically, it's 100 foot. Let me cast the spell. I'm waiting to cast this.
What? You got lightning powers.
Oh, I don't have it as. I don't know if it made it onto the sheet.
You mean that?
What? Yes. But I'm just gonna angle it directly into the water at this at like right like this way into the water at this one.
Okay.
So it'll pass through him into the water. So I'm tilting it down.
Yeah, I got you. Listen here, you lightning bolt.
Why didn't I get the... Sorry, I thought that I that it would automatically do the damage stuff. Sorry, I'm not great. I thought that it
Okay.
automatically did that with strange. I gotta add some info first.
Damn, why are you doing so much damage?
Because I haven't cast a 3rd level spell yet. This is my first 3rd level spell. It's 8d6.
I mean, that's,
Woo!
you know,
Jesus.
It's a lot of damage.
It's the same as Fireball. It's just
Line damage.
yeah, the line. I mean, you know, first time Mario gets to use his 3rd level stuff. I already used mine. Well, I used
Oh.
one of
Go
mine.
ahead and roll your damage.
sorry. Let's see if it works how I wanted it to work, though.
Okay.
Low damage, but still.
So if anybody don't you have plus 2?
Strength save. Sorry, let me fix that.
Huh?
It's a dex save.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't you get extra lightning damage though because of
I
something?
do. It's just gonna be +1. Sorry, let me add that in.
So 23 total. Unless they make their save, and then it's going to be
11.
11.
There's some really low rolls in there.
There's some
Okay.
low rolls in there. That's too bad.
6 2s.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do.
Wait a minute. Yeah. That has a strength save for some reason.
It's supposed to be dex save.
Wow. That is a very dexterous troglodyte.
Okay.
So
So
2 of them passed.
as these creatures are just swimming through the water at you, and you see all of these things, and you just felt the claws, you just felt the fangs of these creatures, and you can just see that this little pack of troglodytes would just be instant death if they get their claws upon you. And as you look down at them, suddenly the anger starts to build, and you feel the electricity start to mount in your hands and in your fingers, and you feel it building, and you just kind of point your hands down. Do you say anything?
No, this is a new spell, so I'm wondering how it works. I'm half afraid it doesn't work at all.
With a little smirk of wizardly confidence and knowledge of the power that she wields, you see Mara just kind of extend her hands down, and the electricity just leaps off of her hands and just lances into this water, and you see it just all of these creatures just start thrashing around in this water as this electricity just basically ignites this whole pool in front of her. As all of these creatures suddenly just turn belly up in the water, you see 2 of them instantly start backpedaling in the water, trying to get away from this furious assault from this powerful wizard. So we're
And,
gonna say this guy is Dunzo.
Ugh.
Rest her up. Oh.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 fails.
With the ones nearest to me dead, I'm gonna scoot out of there. So 10, 20, 25, 30 feet. Running away.
Okay.
I took care of most of them.
Yeah, jeez.
As you kind of go dashing past the rest of the party here, Brasnic, you see Jared all kind of looking back from this. She kind of looks over at you with just kind of a look in her eyes like, remind me not to piss her off again. Okay. Well, that was a healthy turn. Ratul Zorak. What would you like to do here?
Hearing just apparently a lot of stuff just kind of blowing up on the other room, I'm just going to presume that apparently probably everything is likely dead, and just go out to help Grybek by reaching to my side and pulling out some of my bear rations.
Yes.
Okay. Forgot you had those. Few days old. They're getting a little bit rancid, but you know, this is a big giant lizard. All right.
Yep, I'm going to come over to it, seeing him just kind of getting gnawed on after giving a good little whack for it, and offer the lizard 5 of my bear rations. I'd like to try an animal handling check.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage.
It didn't like the sniff of my arm.
That's because you smell like metal and dwarf.
And you backhanded him.
18.
18 is a very good roll. Okay. Is that contested? Is that like
What would you recommend? What look at this?
charisma?
I would think either a
Intelligence?
straight charisma or insight. Yeah, I think it would be insight.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Which insight is
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
wisdom. It has a decent wisdom.
Oh.
It likes bear.
It yeah, it well, it's still stunned actually. It's still going to be stunned this round.
Oh, it's
But yeah, so you put the bear meat out. You know, it is kind of, you know, doesn't have his jaws around Grybek anymore, so he's definitely in a position to be able to kind of extricate himself from the situation. Oh, was that all you wanted to do?
Yep, I just look over to Grybek.
Offer food, not metal.
Okay.
Zil,
Sure.
happy.
Hala.
Sure, Hala will. She has no interest in the befriending a lizard. You know, so she's just gonna head north. It's 5, 10, 15. I can get to there.
It'd be 20 to there.
5. Sure, it's not 25 because she counts as 2.
No, it's just 20 up to there, I think.
Yeah, and then 25 to here.
Alright, 25. And. Oh, wow, you really did mess up a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. It was a risk. I had no clue if it was going to do anything.
We'll go 10, 15, 20 to there is my dash. Or my extra. And then that's my turn.
Okay. It'd be 25 to there, but yeah, that's perfect.
25.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is going to bring us to Gok.
Math is hard.
I mean, I think everybody else has got this, you know, fine over here with that lizard. Gonna see what the heck's going on. I'm curious actually about what the heck's going on with this. Oh, I can't actually see that far. I can see a dead troglodyte. You won. One dead troglodyte.
Yes,
That's
just
that.
one.
Is that it? Is that all you did, Mara?
That's all I can see.
I killed one. It was a little uneventful.
Yeah, it's pretty uneventful. I mean,
Jeez.
I'll
So
ready
much
it.
for the last stand at the troglodytes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus. All. I mean, if that was all of them, then they're all dead. Man.
I think they're gone in the water.
I'll just hold an action for Eldritch Blast in case I need to do anything, and that'll be Gok's turn. Oh no. No, I don't want to move over too much. It's just too narrow. The ledges. Stuff.
Kill them anyway.
Stuff.
Okay. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. So. Well, interesting. as you're standing there, you suddenly see this troglodyte step up and around the corner. And only Sharhala, Brasnic, and well, Jared probably can't see that far. So Sharhala and Brasnic could see this. And you see this troglodyte step out that's easily 2 feet taller than any of these other troglodytes you've seen. He's got this huge ridge of horns that go down his head and down his back. As he steps out, you can see that he seems to be covered in scars and marks of battle. And he kind of looks into this water, and just hisses sharply and deeply at you. And then you see him just motion his finger and disappears back around this corner. Grybek.
All right. Grybek is going to. What should I do? Okay. I'm going to hand Zilla the nice bear meat. I'm going to try to rub its belly.
Okay.
And would anybody be mad if I unchained him?
How about we get his friendship first?
Yeah, let's work on this in baby steps right now, you know?
Well, I was just hoping if I unchained him, it would just run away, be free.
Or it could be free to eat you, you know? I mean...
Well, you have to think of it this way. That lizard up there is obeying commands and stuff, not on a chain. This one's on a chain, so it's not its pet. It's like a slave. It might reward being let free by running away.
I mean, maybe. No?
What's the worst thing that happen? We have to fight another lizard.
Yeah, you know. It's all good in moderation and stuff.
So I'll do the other thing first. I'm gonna, like I said, hand it the bear meat that Rattle brought, and try to pet its scales as my action. Indigo's I did not see this coming.
No, that lightning bolt fucked up everything. Okay, so...
The lightning bolt screwed up my...
Okay.
People
lightning bolts the other spell that's very strong at 3rd level.
That's true.
It's a little bit more even out because
Grybek just feels sorry for this underdark lizard that's being kept as a slave, guard slave.
So are you
guard dog? It's being kept as a guard dog.
Are you letting it off its chain?
No, maybe next turn I'll do that. Right now, I want to make sure it's eating the bear meat and accepting the scales pet.
Okay. Alright, we'll wait till its turn. It's going to be stunned. So.
I can roll animal handling if you want.
Well, it's still stunned at the moment, so...
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can roll. Go for it.
Sweet. I love rolling things I've never rolled before.
How am I to deny you the chance to roll
to fail miserably?
Yeah.
It better not hamper my 18.
Not miserably, but... Basically, you're that guy that's trying to call to the dog, and it's sitting there just looking at you
I'm the anti-Steve Irwin.
Right
I'm anybody trying to call my cat over, who just looks nah.
What are you trying to do, human? Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to actually retro change something real quick. Instead of dipping back around the corner, you actually... Sharhala, Brasnic, and Jaredal see this this huge troglodyte actually step forward, and you see him just kind of 2 times on his chest, and you see him just kind of put his claws out like this, and all of a sudden he calls out, "Does anybody out here speak Draconic?"
That was
I believe one of
Meepo.
us does.
I don't know.
No, I believe one of us does. I think
Oh wait, Mara
Gok
does.
does.
Sorry, I had gotten a call. Sorry. What?
Yeah, Mara speaks Draconic because I gave her that book.
You speak Draconic. Did he say something?
So suddenly, over around the corner, you hear this hissing voice call out, and it says, "Come face Kargas! Come face death! Who's strong enough?"
Mara's gonna literally start laughing.
I mean, yeah, you just like killed a lot of those dudes.
She's gonna laugh as like she's gonna yell. He's like, we killed the dragon and the succubus. Even though
No, we didn't kill.
We didn't kill the succubus.
We didn't kill her.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, he doesn't know.
Mara's like,
know
"Quit
the-
ruining my story, shh!"
He's also this is in Draconic.
It was in Draconic.
But no one else understood. I'm like, she's just gonna like laugh. She's gonna yell at this troglodyte.
Okay. You're not gonna tell the big green machine that they're calling for a single challenge?
Yeah.
I'll tell Ratul. The leader wants a single combat challenge. You up for it?
I'd fight him too.
Rachel's like, "God damn it. Another peon to squash."
Yeah, excuse me as I go ahead and just go ahead and bury this one about up to his waist in the stone.
I mean,
Okay. So at 27, after hearing what Mara says, and she says, well, I don't think it'll be much of a problem for you, Ratul, but some of his folk are still here. Should we kill them all?
I will accept the challenge, I call from inside the cave.
You see kind of a disappointed look on her face, so she kind of lowers her bow.
Well, they do need to be cleared at some point.
Hey.
The goat needs to be set free.
Man, I wanted to kill that guy. You know, like the last dude. You know? Well, actually, I guess he kind of broke the rules of that engagement. But I became leader for like 2 seconds.
So Jordan is going to hold her attack, just in case some shenanigans happen.
Shenanigans.
So Brasnic, what would you like to do here?
Surprised Ariel's not killing Troglodyte.
Well, Red Tool said that he wanted to accept this challenge. She did look disappointed in this, but she did hold her bow.
Oh, so that means all troglodytes are holding their actions too?
We'll see.
Oh.
Woo.
Fine. Just do it 1-on-1 matches. Bonus action to dash so I can get through Mars space. No, I don't need to. That's 25 feet to there. I'll hold here. And you know what? I'll move back one more and use my action to just hide.
Okay.
Then know the stonework.
That is a pretty good stealth roll.
That's a good stealth roll.
Yeah.
I'm all done.
So these troglodytes are retreating. You see them disappear around this corner. See them crawling out of the water, skin burned in places from the lightning blast. You see them dash past their leader and into the troglodyte ward. Yin Yang. What would you like to do?
Alright. I don't know if y'all heard me earlier, but I said I'd fight him too, but okay, Tool can have him. Fuck it. Since everybody wants him to take it.
Oh, Yin Yang wants to battle too.
I
mean, wait,
said I would,
you
but...
could fight each other for the right to fight that guy. What are that?
Yes, this is something I would buy tickets for.
Come on, you can finally settle it. Which one is the strongest? Here.
I feel like there's been this little tension between you guys underlying.
Oh.
If we're talking who's the strongest, like
I
Grybek
don't
would
know
do
if
that
it's
too.
physical competition or sexual tension, but we'll see.
Oh,
I can see what they're having Thor versus Hulk moments.
Right?
That's actually really good. That's
Yeah, it
pretty
is.
accurate, Brasnic. Oh,
So we saw the other troglodytes run, though, right?
Good.
I guess I'll look at Retool like, do you want him or me?
They said strongest, right?
Oh, don't even.
Ouch.
Don't even.
I mean, say it.
how about when we get to the tavern, we do an Ultimate Fighter Championship?
yeah, you guys should fight each other. See which one is strongest.
Red
so we
Tool
can
went
determine.
full big dick on this one. Sorry, guys.
God. Got big green energy right now.
I
Radiating
was
around.
like, don't even go there.
All right. So,
Is it a simple yes or no?
Sorry, there was a bit of a pause there. Was a question asked to me?
I guess he was asking, was it a yes or a no, Retool?
I'm fighting him.
How would you be tag team partners?
okay.
I honestly don't think both of us are needed.
I mean, you know, Retool can take him because he's the strongest until you have that fight, which proves
It's totally
someone
not a trap.
It's totally not a trap.
totally not a trip.
All right, got it. Yin Yang, go with Ratul and be his hype man.
Traps.
Just like, yeah, you know what, guys, I got this. Don't even worry about it. I'm just gonna take him out over here. You know, I just crack my knuckles. Cock, cock. He cracks his knuckles a little bit.
Josh, I need you to not. But could you go over there and just tell me what happened? I mean, it might be pretty funny.
Wait,
It might end in like
you
2
don't think I
seconds.
can do it, boss?
What?
You don't think I
What,
can
you
take
mean like
down
fight the dude?
the mighty Kargas? He says as he makes air quotes at you.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Just fight Retool for him. Yeah. You know, that worked out great the last time.
Yeah. You know what, boss? I'm just, you know what? You're right. We should just go ahead and let the big guy handle this sorts of things. You know, like I'm just gonna go ahead and, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Now, all
Yeah.
of y'all are doubting me.
That is exactly what I thought. I mean, well, no, John wanted to go in, and I was just like, you know, sure, you can fight Retool for him. You know, that's great.
Actually, when we get to town, we have a ring. I'll put my money on Yin Yang.
Betting.
Challenge. All right. So, is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yeah, I just pretty much started walking that way.
Okay.
I can't get all the way there, especially over in the water in Charhala. And
Yin Yang with a grumpy look on his face turns and just like shaking his head like I've had enough.
oh,
of
I'm
this.
walking towards the guy. I can't quite get
Oh,
over
he's gonna
there,
do
though.
it first. He's gonna. I'm challenging you. I know they talked about this Retool guy, but screw that guy.
Okay.
You know?
Especially after Retool made these situations like, oh, okay. Ignore you and walk that way.
So you see suddenly this giant lizard jumps down off of the wall and approaches over to Kargas, and you see Kargas suddenly turn and leap up on this lizard's back.
Oh,
Oh, it looks like it is going to be a 2-on-2 fight, maybe.
you get to ride on Ratul's back.
We're not having a chicken fight.
I mean, you know,
I feel like chicken fight is the way to go.
if we want to be fair, you know, we gotta do that.
Oh wait,
No,
that is where he was.
our biggest guy with another guy riding on him against their biggest guy and another guy riding on him. You know, it's fine.
So Mara, you're listening to all of this from your fellow party members, who are, as usual, full of shenanigans.
Unhelpful.
I mean,
Mara's
we're
always the
okay.
one that's like, we don't have time for this.
She's in no rush.
I know, I just think it's funny.
Well, I think she's gonna go with Brasnic. He just go this way. Did go this way, if I remember. That should be 30 feet of movement. Let me try that again. 10, 15. Oh, 25. He's gonna go around. Or she'll just head back this way. It's like, let's go around. Let them deal with this.
Okay.
I took out their front line.
You did, indeed. Forcing this one-on-one confrontation yet again upon Ratul.
I thought you enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, it sounds like Yin Yang's trying to steal his glory right now, so maybe
Oh,
not.
shit, he's gonna steal my glory.
Yeah, that's what he just said. He
You just sat
ignored
there and
you.
tried to insinuate you were just straight up the strongest over me. I ignored you and started walking towards the guy. As soon as you said that.
It's true.
I'm gonna hold my action to dash. Either if nothing's happened over, if something like loud happens over here, I'll dash back. Otherwise, I'm gonna dash the other way. If it gets to my turn, I'll just keep moving the other way around to see if I can get a better. If there's another path I can see better, but
My biggest concern here is that Ratul is leaving this lizard in Grybek's tender mercies.
I mean, okay, it's had a turn to come out. It's done. Did my ammo handling work with it?
Yeah, it actually, as you're kind of sitting there like, it does kind of, it looks at the meat, it sniffs the meat, and it like eats one of the chunks, and then it kind of like looks up at you and kind of like just moves its head against you, like not trying to attack you, just like a giant subterranean lizard version of a kitty boop.
Yes.
I give the big lizard just a good patting across the back of its neck spine frills.
And it starts chowing down on the other.
I turn with a cape flourish of my bear cape and walk out.
Fancy.
Oh.
It starts chowing down on the rest of the bear meat. It has rotted just enough to appease this creature.
And I'm going to go ahead and dash to get through all these people.
Okay.
It's difficult terrain through allies, right?
Yes, sir. You'd probably have to end in the water.
or
Is the water shallow enough for me to stand in, or will I have to, like, go against the current?
You'd be able to fight through the current. I mean, it's probably like a 10-foot deep pool, so.
Nearly 10 foot tall, so I'm just kind of paddling.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of like doing that jumping thing where you jump and like go a little bit, jump again, go a little bit.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So, and that's where you end your spot.
Yep, as I just kind of go sploosh and just start bobbing towards the guy.
And you push your way past Yin Yang. I've got this. Yin Yang's feeling so disrespected.
That's right! The cave bear was their pet, and I'm wearing its skin.
It's true.
Yeah.
The cave bear was its pet, like this lizard's its pet.
I don't think he's going to be happy with me either way, seeing me wearing the skin of his pet.
What's Charlotte
Yeah.
gonna do?
We're gonna kill them anyway. Why do you care?
What would Charlotte do? It's hard thinking how I'd... Is she technically undead, being a revenant?
She is.
So, technically being undead.
She doesn't really feel emotion anymore. She doesn't feel passion.
Yeah.
She just feels this need to destroy this dagger that's been created using her soul, her essence.
Water is difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
What if I jumped on dead troglodytes and skipped across?
In heavy armor.
Yeah. 10. Yeah, I couldn't even get all the way across. Stubby dwarf legs.
You could start swimming or walking across the bottom of the water.
Oh, that's true. She is.
And
Yeah,
then
should
Doesn't
go
have to breathe.
down.
10, 20, I guess. And then she. Oh wait, I can go again though, right? By using my action. So
Yep.
20, 30, and then up here. And I think she's just gonna stay here and watch the show.
Okay. Sounds good.
Not really caring, but just watching it just because, you know, hey.
Gok. Black Rock.
Mm-hmm. Right, so Brasnic is just still kind of stuck in this thing still?
What?
This lizard, right?
What about it?
Isn't he stuck in its mouth still, or is this...
No, it's sitting there grubbing on berry meat, and Grybek's just kind of standing there next to it. Just awkwardly going.
I mean, you know, if I want to see this kind of fight, so I think Grybek will be okay. You know, just tell Jut. Yeah, okay, if he gets, like, sucked up again into that thing's mouth, could you tell me? I'm going to, like, go over and see a giant green man beat a giant gray scaly lizard thing. You know.
I'd kind of like to seize that myself. What am I just supposed to wait for this dwarf over here just to get snapped up like a little piece of popcorn or something?
I mean, just, like, you know, give it, like, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. If he doesn't get swallowed, then you're pretty good.
5 or 10 minutes, man. That whole fight's gonna be over by then.
Okay, how about this? 1 or 3 minutes. Good enough. So,
I mean, 1 minute. That's like what? That's like how many rounds is that? I don't know if it's
what are you
gonna
talking
last that
about?
long.
What are rounds, Jack?
I feel
Yeah, what a...
But is this like a registered boxing match or
I
something?
feel like this
what's happening?
fight's gonna last about 12 seconds, boss. That's what I'm saying over here.
Okay.
When we just flies in there real quick, we just scope this thing's out switches, and then we just fly back in here, and there's no way he's gonna eat this big old metally dwarf in like 12 seconds, boss.
Look, how about this?
Look at
Okay,
the size
watch
of
him
it.
until
He's,
I
like,
tell
so
you
rotund.
when the good part's happening. Okay? Then you can teleport to me.
Oh wait, I can like see through your eyes and stuff, because we got like this like, you know, we're like emotionally bonded, we're like connected and stuff, boss.
I can see through your eye.
I can
see.
I can feel your emotions, boss.
Okay, you can feel my emotions, but that's not the same as looking through my eyes. Okay, how about this? You go over there. I'll watch through your eyes. If I hear anything happening here,
Yeah, and then if the
When you're
dwarf
looking
starts
through his
getting
eyes, you're
eaten, you can
blind and
blast
deaf.
him.
you
know that, right?
I know. Yeah, but no, I don't want to argue with Jot, man.
What are you saying there,
Don't-
Flim Flam?
No, like
Yeah.
just go over there. I'll watch through your eyes. It's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, let's play it. I'm gonna go watch this fight.
Yeah, jeez.
He just flutters off.
Good. Let her see that fight over there, man.
He lands down. You see him land next to Sharhala, and he starts kind of broadcasting. Jot TV.
Yeah, Jot TV. I get to see this crap happening. Okay.
Alright.
That'll I
That's
guess be the end of my
your turn?
turn. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this giant lizard turn, and just have them go at 5 at the same time. So you see them kind of moving forward a little bit aggressively towards Sharhala and Jot. And just kind of looking hard at Sharhala. Again calls out in Draconian. Or Draconic. You challenge Kargas.
That sounded like a bunch of gibberish.
That's true.
I feel like I'm too far to hear that too.
You are. So, Grybek. What's Grybek
Oh,
going to do at the end of this turn? We've
Alright.
made it to 0.
How does the lizard seem to be looking at me?
Oh, it's pretty much just ignoring you. It's grubbing down on this bear meat. It's been pretty much sated by your friend Barbarian and kind of already gave him the lizard boop.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to rub its belly, and I'm just, like you talk to a pet, and I'm like, do you want to go? Do you want me to let you go? You want to go freely, little buddy?
Roll
Hey,
animal
little buddy.
handling again.
Oh no.
No, come on. Wait, actually, he might roll really good.
Yes!
Yeah, okay.
Grybek, you're going to get eaten.
He's doing worse than his last roll.
So as you're like, oh,
He
this
hates
a good
dwarfs.
lizard. Oh, this a good boy. Good lizard. It kind of like just stops, and it's like when you've just fed a cat or you've just fed a dog,
Wait.
and you've pet it one too many
I
times.
will use my inspiration.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll your inspiration. Because you know that moment when you've pet a cat
Yeah.
one too many times after you fed it and it growls at you to let you know, like, bro, I'm trying to
It's an
fucking
above
eat.
average roll. He's
Dang it.
less irritated, but still
Um,
irritated.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of like, growls at you a little bit, but not like as aggressive. Just kind of like that, I'm eating here, leave me alone, kind of a growl.
Okay, man. Like, you just it nearly killed you. It looked like it was going to swallow you again. Are you kidding me?
And I will test this lizard's attitude by taking a step back.
Okay.
I turned my back
it
to it and
ignores
given
you.
my weapon.
Sweet, no opportunity. See, it didn't attack.
Your inspiration was well played enough for it not to want to include you in with its meal.
All right. Then actually, I'll just take my full movement away. There.
Like, and I'm going this way now. Enough of that lizard. Clearly
Hey,
not
didn't-
bonded.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Ratul down to let.
All right. So that is going to bring us to 27, back at the top of the order. Just going to take a quick 2-minute break here. It's 8:20. We've been at it for a couple hours here real quick. So it's going to take a quick bathroom break, 2 and 2. We'll be right back, everyone.
Yay.
we're back. That was quick. We want to get right back into destroying troglodytes as soon as possible. Because who doesn't like to destroy sneaky bastards? So, as Ratul jumps into the water, Jaredel kind of looks over at Yin Yang. Well, I suppose maybe you could call the next one.
He just smiles.
God damns.
It does seem, he does seem to like it. Well, most of the time. She's gonna hold her action to shoot this bastard if he gets wonky. Brasnic, what would you like to do, sir?
Through. Obstacle grip. Not there. Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, since the wizard's busy eating or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and try to use my mage hand to pick the lock on the chest.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Is there an actual lock on the chest?
I
Actually?
don't know if there is a lock.
What does the DM know?
What does the DM know?
Everything.
Hardly anything ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are not locked. So as you cast your mage hand, it kind of goes over and let's see. That was kind of a stealth issue that was happening before, wasn't it? You are able to get it open. I would say just enough to basically see the glint of silver inside.
Okay. That's just one chest, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I wish I had more actions. That was my interact with objects using the mage to open the chest. And my action was to summon the mage hand. I'll use bonus action just to make sure I'm out of the way of the blizzard. So I'll just move back here. Stay there.
Alright. I'm just going to bring us to these troglodytes. You guys don't know what those troglodytes are doing.
No.
Yin Yang, what are you up to, sir?
I'm gonna look at Jaredil, and as Ratul's head pops back up out of water, it'd have been like, I'll answer a question, but like, it'd have been fine. Then he just answered, yeah, he wanted to fight it. But the insinuation that I'm weaker, that's 15. I want to try to run across the troglodyte bodies. He gave me a pretty good idea.
I tried to do monk shit.
Pretty much. He was like, yeah, oh yeah, I can try to do that. If I'm allowed to, that is.
Sounds cool.
Go ahead and do that. Roll with disadvantage.
The dexterity?
Yeah. Unless you want to use an inspiration, then you can do a flat roll.
Let's see what happens after the roll, because whenever. And how they work?
What's up?
Yeah, you just get to re-roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, you'll be fine.
I will be using that.
Oh my god.
So that will be a 22.
Wow.
I don't need to re-roll.
Okay.
A normal die.
Okay.
I swear the water's after you.
Yeah, it's true.
There's a natural environment that hates Yin Yang.
It's so.
100% natural environment that is Yin Yang's enemy. 100% for sure.
Well, and then wet staircases. I
But
don't know if that's really
he
natural.
was saved by one Miss Ashley last week, so... Well, I guess it's Sunday. Well, maybe... No, it was last week. Anyway.
Yeah, it was last
so
week.
you do have that inspiration to use. You want to go ahead
I
and
need
do
to
that?
re-roll it or just take the 22?
No, it'd be that 22 because it would have been a flat roll. So as
Alright.
you kind of like, you just kind of like get up on the tips of your toes just a little bit, like on the balls of your feet. You kind of bounce a couple times and then you just take off like the wind, just dash across these bottles, just boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, pretty much
As
just
you
bouncing
get
in place,
across.
popping the neck back and forth, getting loose, and then
Yep. Go ahead and move to where you want to run to. I'm assuming over here
Alright.
somewhere.
10 or 5 feet, since skipping across them.
It's not difficult terrain. That's what the roll was for.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh man. Just running up on this guy, he's gonna want to attack you.
Okay, and how big is this thing? That he's sitting on top of?
It's a lizard the size of a horse.
And he's bigger than a normal troglodyte?
Yeah, he's about 2 feet taller than most of these troglodytes that you've seen. Just big, muscled, burly.
Alright, well, he's still close enough. As I'm running forward, I'll pop open the hand, the arrow form in it, and he'll close it in the fist, and then just blast it forward at the troglodyte on top of the lizard.
You're not giving Reto his moment.
If he had just said yes, but he made the insinuation. This is neither his family or his tribe. So
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
I have my finger crossed that they just both fight each other right now.
Alright, so DC 15 strength save for 25 points of damage.
Are you blasting that lizard?
yeah,
What are you...
Oof.
he's gonna fly
Where's the
20 feet
troglodyte?
off the back of the lizard into the wall and then fall prone as well.
25 feet?
20.
Still 20 feet. Wow.
Okay, so this thing just goes flying backwards. 5, 10, 15. Slams into the wall. Come on, slam into the wall, fucker.
I did laugh at it.
Alright, and you do 25 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. That wasn't very nice. So as
And
this
then
thing
I'll-
is kind of mounted on top of this lizard, you just run over and you just do your blast of unbroken air as it slams into Kargaz. You see him just go flipping backwards. He just goes flying backwards, and you hear more than see him just kind of slap up against the wall and crumple down to the ground. He's also going to be prone.
Well, big oof for you.
And then I'll adopt my stance and prepare myself.
You just hear behind you, "Oh, well then."
Oh.
Just hear Jocko. Oh my god, that was impressive. That was so impressive.
Yeah, that was so cool, Flip Flap, get out!
My held
Wow.
action is triggered because nothing happened. So with
did-
my held action, it would have gone back to here.
Okay.
I held it to dash,
Good.
and it,
Yeah,
like
good
people
mistake.
coming with me, I had said I was going to come back. So, as it comes back to my turn. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go join Gog. Over here.
Good God.
Gog. I don't know where Jot is.
I mean, you know, I'm watching through Jot's eyes right now.
Yeah, as you come walking around the corner, you see this lizard, I think for the first time. You see Gok just kind of standing there. He's got his fingers on his temples, and he's just kind of like squinting his eyes. He's like, just kind of
It's not a
like,
good look for you, Gok. I'm gonna hold my action to attack anything that comes at me or any of my allies that I'll see.
Okay. Ratul, were you underwater?
No,
I was
I
bobbing.
waited till his
You were
head
bobbing.
popped up out of the water again, and I zoomed past him after I said what I said to
As you're
Jared
in the water, you just jumped in. You're fully submerged. As you're kind of like coming up out of the water, you all of a sudden you see Yin Yang just almost running across the water. It looks like, and you see him just come over and then blast with his unbroken air.
It's airfish right off the back of the lizard.
I just start swimming towards the shore where Jot is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just pull myself up onto the bank. Well, apparently the challenge has been declared, and I'm just going to go ahead and watch it.
All right.
Oh, I'm in my fan fiction right now. Ritul. They ruining my fanfic.
That's right.
There's a reason it's called
Josh
fanfic.
writing
That
it
means you
differently.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
What you should really be doing is shipping them.
I'm not going that far. I'll let others.
Sharhala just hanging and holding her action.
Yeah, she just hold her action, twiddling her thumbs.
Okay, Gok.
I will hold my action to watch this.
Kargas. He is going to use half his movement to get back up.
Wow.
And 5, 10, 15. See him run. Just jump back up, and he just kind of lifts his head and looks at you, Yin Yang. Just, yeah. And he kicks his heels into the lizard. So, I'm not really sure how I should go about that. Because he just used his movement, but does the lizard get to use his movement too?
If the lizard has its own turn, he could use the lizard on it. Not sure. Because it takes an action to mount something, as far as I know.
Oh, okay, and that's pretty much.
Unless you have unless it's like a perk or like if you use the paladin spell Find Steed, it lets you do that without using an action.
Okay, then that's going to be.
That
his
is
turn.
true. Happened
So
with that
he,
camel.
Yeah, the
is-
flying camel.
Yeah, that flying camel.
He is
Flying
still going
camel
to be
that
here
flipped over rocks.
in spot, and he just kind of like gives you that warrior's nod of respect for the shot, but then he kind of like puts a claw out and just kind of does the come and get it thing. So Grybek.
Yeah.
Grybek, just got a 5, 10, 15, 20, 5. Yeah, I think right here's fine. I can see everything from here. Oh, we'll just go here. And just gonna be like cheering on Yin Yang.
Okay.
Woo, you got this, monk.
Jared is also. Well, actually, she can't see shit from there. The poor human, the only one left.
The only human.
Hey, I'm human.
That's what I'm new to this.
Much longer.
I mean, yeah.
She crawls up out on the shore with her light spell. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, yeah, she can see now. Yay. She says, oh, well, that's what I've been missing. Brasnic. What would you like to do, sir?
I'll go ahead and use my indirect weapons to shift the hand over to the other chest and try and lift it open if it isn't locked.
It is not locked, and as you are able to kind of get it open just enough, and from your vantage point, you can see that it also seems to contain the glint of silver. Roll a perception check.
Perception.
You see something else resting on top of these coins.
Oh.
Can't really make out exactly what it is, but you can see that something is there. Hey, Gibbs, look at you. You're back. Thanks for hanging out with us again. Gibbs just tipped $10, so what would you like
Thank you, Gibbs.
Woo!
to give out
Appreciate
as a
ya.
reward for these fine gentlemen? We
Somebody
do have,
whisper a suggestion right now.
Dice. You can whisper all the suggestions you want. You can also interact with any of our viewers in the Twitch chat anytime you guys want to. As long as you're not ignoring me. Damn you.
I mean, no.
I know you get busy talking. Inspiration for everybody is what Gibbs said, so everybody go ahead and
Alright, I got
Wow.
my filled animal roll back.
you get your failed animal roll back. And make sure you're keeping track of how many you have. So.
Back.
I just realized I probably could have used inspiration last time so that I didn't get stunned. God,
Made your story.
yeah. I just forgot about that. It's okay.
Thank you
got
so
a
much,
lot.
Gibbs. We appreciate you for that.
You're amazing, Gibbs. Thank
They've
you. Thank you.
already, again, actually, they used one earlier from last week, so they definitely are making use of these. And I'm not sure if you watched the battle with the dragon on Sunday, but the inspirations that you gave them pretty much saved the party. So
Yes. Yes, it did.
they all love it. Everybody loves Gibbs. All right, so go ahead and. Yeah, so you definitely do see some sort of an object sitting on top of these coins here. And that's going to be the end of your turn.
Well,
So let's-
I mean, not just yet.
Okay.
Don't count me out. That was the only item in 3 actions. So, bonus action is I'm gonna get a little close to the lizard and just try to, mute my presence. Just be, serene, I guess.
Okay.
So, I can't physically hide from it, but, just give off a vibe of being calm and mute my presence.
Okay.
I guess I'll do.
A little animal handling.
Sure, why not?
What?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Yeah. It bites you and eats you.
Sure.
Hey, all the caster. I mean, I'm a caster, and so is God. We're back here to protect him.
Okay. And everybody's just...
Ouch.
Okay, this thing hates dwarves. Confirmed.
It really does not like dwarves.
Yeah,
It's got
Jesus.
inspiration if you'd like to use it.
You do have an inspiration that you just got if you want to use that.
Oh.
Well, why not? Yes. Sure. I'll use it.
Ooh.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like that was a pretty good use of an inspiration right there.
Right.
So it
Whoa.
doesn't look. It was about to. It actually looks at you kind of menacingly for a second. It snaps its gaze over to you, and you're like, whoa, 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 and you're able to kind of reach out to it, and it just kind of like sniffs you for a second, and then all of a sudden, it just like goes in and just starts nuzzling you, like full on lizard love, giving you like the biggest freaking like just head nuzzles, like, and you're just like kind of like pushed back just a little bit as it's giving you the loves.
I have one was like, I was gonna raise a baby salad, man, but you could do. Maybe I should take roots.
It's true. The cuddles came in.
I was going to have my own lizard or fire snake. A giant subterranean white lizard could be a good replacement.
As Brasnic for the rest of his adventures is going to have a giant lizard following him around.
Right, obviously.
I mean,
Excuse me.
Lizards just don't like Grybek, I guess.
I mean, you rolled like 12 times, so I don't know what to tell you.
I guess all it does is I'm gonna still.
I'm just happy that it's happy.
He goes over
As
the
a-
corner and just feels sad.
I just want her to be happy.
All I need is my warhammer.
Oh, said every guy ever.
As it continues to nuzzle me, I'll just slowly begin. I still got like 10 feet of movement. Sort of circle around it to get near those chests.
Yeah, it totally does not at all mind you approaching these chests.
Ooh. Okay, now my turn's done.
Alright, nice. Well played, sir.
Well played.
Diggity
So,
day.
I'm actually going to take everybody off of this turn order except for Yin Yang. And
Cause no, not really anybody's in combat. We're just watching.
it's true.
I use
we're
my
just gonna
action to
bring
watch.
I use my action to watch. Everybody's holding their actions in case something shady happens. I already know this.
Well, I can't because I'm like looking through Jat's eyes right now, so I'm totally defenseless.
You're holding your actions to
Only
watch.
at some point moved up to here though, just to see better.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, wherever you wanted to move to observe, you're fine. So, let's go ahead and say at 14, it's Yin Yang. It's down to you and the bad guy, and once again, I am sadly missing this combat
Alrighty.
music.
After
So did he kind of like do like a little flip of his weapon towards me? Because I don't understand Draconic if he spoke to me. I know he gave me a nod and then he got ready.
Well, he did the hand thing of like bring it on, you know. I feel like that's universal for.
Happy, bro?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
universal would come in.
And I'll be like the 5,
Do you not hear the music?
10,
I hear it.
Yeah, you're dude.
I don't hear it.
15, and I'm gonna kind of like leap up off the ground here and kind of grab around near where the lizard's head is and bring my feet following the momentum. Kind of like I'm trying to figure out how to describe this. Pretty much like I'm grabbing him and then using my hands to vault off the head and drop kick or come with a drop kick into the lizard's face.
Okay. I am not hearing.
Are you not hearing it? It's like boom, boom, like drums.
Yeah.
It's very low.
Yeah, I can barely hear it too.
Really?
Is that maybe because of the music? No, my music's all the way.
Yeah, I just turned my volume all the way up and I can hear it, but barely.
I can hear it now, real
Oh,
good.
there we go. I can hear it now.
Yeah, I hear it louder.
I just barely hear it now. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, well, I thought it was. I don't know if it's gonna be very loud for the viewers. Was my concern. So.
Right.
Go ahead and.
Oh, I think we lost Adam for a second.
I was just refreshing my
Okay.
the browser to see if I could hear it better.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
All right. So.
And
I'm sorry about
you're also noticing like Ian's usually composed. He's like there's a bit of ferocity to him at the moment.
that. Okay.
I mean, he's got to prove he's not
He's
the
got a
weakest
point to prove.
on our team right now. I'm sorry.
Party member?
Yeah.
15.
Man, are you calling Yin the weak link here?
No, I'm just saying he wants to prove he's not the weakest.
Yeah.
I don't know, Yin. What are these guys saying about you right now? All right, that 15. Who are you attacking? This lizard or
The lizard, the guy on top of the. Like I said, I pretty much sprung up and then vaulted my hands up over the lizard's head, and I'm drop kicking the small lizard, the troglodyte.
Cargas? Okay, yes, you do definitely hit with that 15. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, I'm gonna hit him and try to follow through, and I need him to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw
How dare you?
No.
because I'm going to stun him.
It
And-
begins.
Here it comes for the rest of my life.
Oh.
He is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. This is the rest of my life as a GM. Just so anybody that's watching knows, I
Finish
never
And
get to
I don't know
anything
how you
ever.
want to do it, but stunning him, considering I'm coming out with my body momentum, can I take him to the ground with me? I don't know how you want to work that. Or does he just
That would
freeze and then
be
hold
a-
on to the reins?
That would be
That'd be a grab.
grab.
Well, no, I'm not trying to grapple him. I'm just like figuring the momentum would follow through since he's stunned and take him to the floor.
If you
Okay.
wanna,
Well then,
That's enough.
okay. Well, after I guess I snap his neck back and it's enough to make him go. Boo, I'm gonna come back around with a spinning roundhouse kick to the side of his head.
okay.
And I have advantage now because he is stunned.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yep.
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 Yes.
Oh, the joy of stunning strike.
I hate it.
I think every DM hates it.
Okay. Roll your damage. Another
I've
5.
put- I've played in a
And
game where the
then-
DM
and
said
then
you can only do
after
it once
that-
per turn.
I'm pretty much gonna go ahead and grab the following the kick. I'm gonna grab the staff from the back, bring it up underneath my shoulder to the right of my waist, and just thrust it into his back, and
Okay.
they're in the center of the spine.
You
With a
can only
thrust.
do it once per turn.
Huh?
We can
yeah, the
only do
stunning
the
strike?
stunning
Yeah.
strike once per turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is another attack.
I know. I was
Uh,
talking to.
The rules as
Okay.
written say you can do it unlimited times, but it is a good call to say only do it once per turn.
Yeah, that's what I thought
But you
too.
can choose to do it when you land a hit. Is when you choose to activate it.
Right, but you can do
Yeah.
it multiple times a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
If it doesn't take, I can try again.
There we go.
But so then, 19.
Or hit multiple creatures with it.
19's gonna hit.
It's just ridiculous.
For another 6.
Another 6.
It's like smite or sneak attack. It's just so good.
Oops.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
So you kind of run up and you like jump up on this lizard's shoulder and you hit him with the stunning strike. And then as you kind of get past him, you like do a roundhouse kick as you're using your momentum to actually like your body like twirls around him as you're in the air. And you come around with the kick, and as you kick off of him, land and you start heading down towards the ground, you're able to get your pull out, and you just slam it backwards. And then as you kind of finish your spin, land down the ground with your staff held out in front of you. And you see Kargaz just kind of like sitting up on top of the this giant lizard, and he just kind of like shaking his head, not understanding what the fuck just happened to him. Okay. So his turn is being stunned. So what would you like to do? It's your turn again.
Pretty much do a little spinning flourish, and then just 2 sides. One with pretty much grab the staff with 2 hands, pretty much put it out, I guess, horizontally to me, and then just one with the left, one with the right, each side of his head.
Okay, 1 second before that, I actually remembered that he is on his lizard. And this lizard is actually going to spin around on his turn, and it's going to try to attack.
Okay.
And as it spins around, it lashes out to bite you.
The lizard has its own actions, or does it by command? Because if it's done by command from him,
No, it
issue
has
command.
its own actions.
Okay.
I just
does not
didn't
hit.
want to give it its own movement if he
Okay.
was mounted on it or whatever. I didn't know how that part worked. Anyway, so it is going to whip around and bite you for 18 points, and it kind of bites like right into your midsection. Oh, does it hit you?
It doesn't hit me.
Doesn't hit you, so it's biting right at your midsection, and just at the last second, you're able to kind of like get your body out of the way. You do like a little dance back out of the way, and then get back into your battle stance. So go ahead and roll your attacks.
– 14.
I think a 14. Are you attacking at Kargaz or the lizard?
Yeah, the guy is stunned with advantage. Kargas.
Okay. That's a hit. For 11.
Trog needs to wear some armor.
He does. All right.
20.
So you see his head just kind of snap backwards. You see blood just kind of like fly out of his reptilian mouth. And then as you spin the staff back around and you catch him from the other side, go ahead and roll damage.
5.
You see Kargaz, his head just snaps around again, and you see his body just kind of like slump off of this lizard, and he just kind of like spins through the air and lands on the ground, dead.
And I'm gonna circle around, get right back in this thing's face, and then just punch it up under the chin.
Okay.
$23.
Yin's angry fighting. Yin's angry fighting right now. All right.
four.
So
The
for
dark.
4 points of damage.
Before you know it, he'll be a Sith.
I almost just had Jaredel just shoot the thing anyway.
Kind of just looks at Ratul back at the lizard and just spits at the ground and then goes back to the lizard. Not disrespectful towards Ratul, just like, yeah, nothing.
Okay. So that's gonna put it on the lizard's turn. Let's get that bite at you. That's not gonna hit. This thing's clearly
Not.
disoriented. Yin Yang, are you gonna finish this thing?
Alright. Yeah, pretty much just a leaping strike in the air to come down on top of its head with the staff, and then after I come down, I'm gonna come back up with it. Pretty much just top of the head, bottom of the head.
See if you can take this thing out.
13.
13? How are you gonna try and hit a giant lizard with a 12 armor class with a 13? That's a
Very
definite.
easily.
That's a definite hit. Go ahead and do that 8 points of damage.
8.
As you slam it down on top of the creature's head, you're able to quickly reverse your grip. And definitely are going to hit. For 7 points.
And then pretty much after I come back up, I'll let go of the staff, grab its head, and bring a knee up into its throat.
Alright. Savage.
Just
It's a hit.
8 more.
Okay. So as you come down, you smash it once on the top of the head. You smash it again from underneath as you grab this thing by just a couple of folds in its scales. You're able to jump up and you just knee this thing right in the throat. And you see it just kind of like as it's just kind of like you can just tell that you smashed all of the vocal cords and everything inside of its throat. And you see it just kind of like withering backwards, unable to breathe as it slowly falls over and dies.
Pretty much just gonna spin, fling all the blood off, and then out to the right. Pretty much just like you would clean like a samurai cleans the katana, just with a staff to throw the blood off, and throw it back on my shoulder and turn around and face the party. And
Grybek just
for
cheers.
a second that I'm weaker than you.
Okay.
I mean, that was pretty good. Gotta admit, that was really good. I mean, not as fast as another guy. Pretty good.
Jaredel just kind of she's like golf clapping. Very nice, very nice. Very well done.
That's why my money was on the monk.
I mean,
Well,
but
we
they
all
didn't
knew
fight
he
each
was
other.
gonna win that clearly.
See, the real fight's gonna be where Ratul and Yin Yang actually fight each other, you know? Like, come on. Alright.
Well, you guys fight
Considering he
with
just literally
daggers.
spoke in Ratul's language.
Could you guys please fight with daggers?
What?
I mean, honestly, I want to see you guys beat each other like fist to fist, you know? It'd be really cool.
It could be fun to watch. Sorry, she just kind of walks off.
I love how he said that. Just like out of character. Just that would be really cool.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
All right. So we have
Cargo.
defeated these troglodytes.
We just gotta kill all those.
Did we clear the Glitterheim?
I don't know, guys. What's
and
around this-
I'm breathing a little heavy too.
So
I
those
went
of
all
you
out
that
on
were
that
out
one.
here saw that these creatures did come out of some sort of a doorway here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and make my way across the water.
What about these guys back here?
What about poor Brasnic? Did you free the
Poor
lizard?
Brasnic.
Brasnic got eaten.
What do you mean by poor Brasnic? I got 2 chests full of silver. Fuck you
Yeah.
guys.
I mean, Brasnic's
And-
doing fine. What are you talking
And
about?
a lizard that is best friends with him right now.
Yeah.
So let the lizard go.
So as you get over to these treasure chests, you get over the first to the first one, and you're able to kind of lift it, and you could tell that this is actually like an old dwarvish design. It's got a very heavy lid to it. You're able to get it open, and you just see it filled to the brim with silver coins.
But I really want to know what that object was that I saw.
So you move over to that second one, and as you open that one up, you can see it definitely seems to be filled with about an equal amount of silver coins. And resting on top of these coins, you see what looks to be some sort of a potion.
Potion.
Indeed. So let me see if I can find a description of this thing. You can see that it seems to be some sort of transparent liquid. And you can kind of see as you're studying this potion, you kind of look deeper into it, and you can see that there's something floating in there.
What
You
the hell is
take
that?
a little bit closer look. Go ahead and roll nature with advantage.
Nature, what's it gonna do? Quincy.
Wow.
You can tell from your dwarvish heritage, and you know just the amount of time that your people have fought these creatures. You can tell that this nail is from some sort of giant.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't
Well.
really tell what sort of a giant, but you can tell that seems to be a fingernail clipping.
Do I hear potion?
We heard nothing.
Why we don't leave the rug alone?
Can you go ahead and slip that potion into a pocket?
Do I see it now that the fight's over? I'm
yeah.
literally the only other person in the room.
Are we
but-
still trying to hoard loot from each other at this point as a party?
I mean,
He
it's the only rogue in the party. I mean,
True, but
I mean,
you know,
John might, but whatever.
could I see this happening? I mean, I'm like right here. You know,
Did you,
with my chopped
are-
liver right now.
Are you not looking through the eyes of your minion anymore?
I mean, I would assume I would stop looking through and I'd tell Brasnic, and then I'd just see him in the act of just like trying to hoard potions right now.
Well, he wasn't being stealthy. What's your passive perception?
Let me see. Actually, I don't actually know.
What's your dex modifier, Brasnic? 3? 4?
3.
Here's my
But I do have the
passive
stuff.
perception.
We don't use passive stealth.
Oh,
Well, we'd use
well,
a
I got
modified-
11.
A modified
11.
passive stealth, but it's only 10 plus his dex bonus.
So
So his passive stealth is actually higher than your passive perception. So you see him over there. You see him messing around with these chests. You hear him exclaim about the coin, silver, and then you see him kind of messing around in one of the chests there, but you don't really see what he's going through. Do you want to roll perception?
I mean,
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different than a passive perception.
I'll roll perception. Yeah, I've obviously been very perceptive. Nah, I think he's fine.
Less than your passive.
He's just
Okay.
Brasnic. He's doing fine.
He's just doing
right
Brasnic
now.
things. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Besides, Brasnic's a very nice dwarf. He'd never lie to anybody on this, especially if it's money, and everything. Fine. You know.
You
Just
would
a
never
man,
hide.
Brasnic. You missed like the best. Well, actually, I don't know. It was a really fast fight, but it was pretty cool. You know how it started off.
Yeah, I think I finished them both off in like 12 seconds.
Yeah, you killed him in 12 seconds. It's really fast. Yeah.
Done.
I'm gonna join everybody else. You can just kind of rummage through the garbage with your like lizard friends or whatever. You know.
Yeah, seeing that everything's done here, Reptile's just going to go back to go ahead and get Bitey.
Bitey. We can't name it. Brasnic befriended it.
I'm the one who started that.
Well, but he was the one to finish it.
Brasnic rolled a natural 20 to make friends with him.
Oh wait, I can't swim over this body. I forgot.
Anyways, I'll start scooping silver pieces into my pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the rest of the party wanting to do?
I'm gonna go investigate that hole they all came. Is it?
I want to go see if the troglodyte king had anything on him of note.
Okay. Anyone else going with Mara?
Me.
Jared.
I'm just
Jared,
gonna
no.
stay over here.
Actually, is gonna.
I'll take note of her going in the door and head that way when I'm done.
Okay.
This is disgusting. Vile.
It is. Hold on, and I'll give you a quick description here. 1 second. I have to find that thing.
No, it's fine.
Somehow I put it away. Okay, so
See-oo.
you are in 18. Oh. I read you the description from the wrong one earlier. So where the rest of the party is, that's where the ceiling is 30 feet overhead. There's the Galvin stench. Pretty much this is the same thing. But the stench is a lot worse in here. As you come through here, you can see that it does open into the long, low cavern. It has 3 narrow twisting passageways leading off of it, going here, and here, and down here.
There is a troglodyte there, right? I'm not.
You're not seeing things. You see that numerous rock columns do rise to meet the stone overhead, as long as you have vision, which I believe you do. The air is definitely thick with that troglodyte stench, and the floor is littered with refuse from meals and other things. And you can hear something scraping and hissing in the semi-darkness ahead of you. And you hear the soft padding of scaly feet on rock. And you do see that this troglodyte seems to be sort of in like a defensive posture where he is.
What?
So, to answer your question, Yin Yang, you do not find anything on him.
Special about him. Big old troglodyte.
Oh shit. Oh, that sucks. Actually, he is special. I totally forgot that he has spells.
He didn't even get
It wouldn't have made much of a difference. He didn't get a chance.
I know.
Yeah,
Die before he could do it.
that's true. He can cast up to 2nd level spells. Could have gone invisible on you.
Invisibility would have helped him, but he forgot to do it when he got back on his lizard.
I mean, could he have cast shield or something?
Would he have been in the right mind after being blasted and
He
thrown
could
into the
have-
rocks?
He could have cast shield as well.
Oh.
Oh well. He got beat up, and that's just the way it went. So anyway, you do find a totem around his neck, and you're not really sure what it's for. But asking one of your mage friends, you would know that it is like a arcane focus. But you don't find any kind of valuables.
I'll head over into the cave and take a look.
Okay. So Mara, what was your plan here? Did you want to grab your token and roll initiative?
Sorry, what?
Did you want to grab your token and roll initiative?
That'd be nice.
Let's do that.
Wait, she in
Sir,
combat again?
What?
You're in the middle of combat again, Mara.
I'm gonna finish what I started.
That's true.
There were 6 of them, then there was 4 of them. Sorry, there were 6 of them, then there was 2 of them. Should be
Yeah.
0.
Okay. And that's it? Oh, Jaredell's going to roll as well.
Oh, shit. Jeez.
You don't get to go first.
Grumble, grumble.
I'm going to give them a round before I put you in there, Yin Yang. Okay?
Alright. That's
So-
fine, because I was investigating the lizard anyhow.
That's true. So I'm going to put Jaredell back here. So she is going to have to move past you. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She kind of squeezes in next to this rock, kind of hiding behind it a little bit. And she's going to take a shot at this troglodyte. Oh, we got him, eh? Hey, Mara?
What?
She says we got him, eh?
I'm like,
Oh.
sorry, I missed that.
And as she kind of like posts up next to this rock, she pulls her bow back, and you see this troglodyte that was standing here just takes it right in the throat, and you see it just. It falls backwards dead.
There's only could be more than one. There's probably only one.
You know what? I've totally lost count with Jaredell's kill count.
I think
It's
she's
high.
like 12 or 13.
It's gotta be pretty high by now. She says 14.
Shade.
Whatever the
I think
number
it's
is.
probably closer to 20.
It's probably closer to 20. Alright. She says whatever the number is. She's still counting in her head. Alright, so that's the end of Jaredell's turn. Miss Mara Bordai, Yin Yang, you can go ahead and grab your token and roll initiative. Gonna have you jump in on the next turn. Are you gonna yell out to anybody?
Is it, I can't really see just yet, so I guess as I'm coming around the corner, I'll roll it. I see I don't see any of them on screen right now, so I don't really know.
Okay.
I just see. I guess. Do I see them take their
roll
attack
a-
actions,
roll
or
a
they do it
perception
before?
check to hear the bowstring.
Not seeing anything, I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay.
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
And I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'd say that's not quite enough.
I see it.
Okay.
Fine.
So as
Alright,
you
I was
come to
gonna
here,
investigate the cave.
roll a perception check as well, Mara.
What?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You moved up to here.
Yeah, I saw it and then I moved back.
Okay. Roll a
would've-
perception check.
Yeah.
Okay. So you heard hissing noises coming from this passageway to the southeast as you came
Ow.
around the corner, and then as you kind of look over to what would have been your right, you suddenly see this troglodyte, and it's kind of like crouched down, and it's in like a defensive position.
Does it
And-
look like one burned with my electricity?
No, it doesn't look like it's been injured. And it seems to be almost fearful. And as you take another moment to look around before you start backing away, you suddenly see these piles of what looks like, branches and twigs and leaves, things like that, just whatever kind of soft refuse could be found. and within them you see a bunch of eggs. And you can tell that this creature seems to be defending them. And you quickly back away, back around the corner.
Leave it to the evil people to kill a mother and her eggs.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily evil when this is an extermination we were hired for.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Gibbs.
Yeah. Guess during this whole.
I'm pretty sure any an extermination for you could do a human extermination. Pretty evil.
What are we doing? Was that the was that a prime sub? I think that was a prime sub.
I think on Twitch Prime it was, yeah.
Well, look at that.
I need to fix that. It's not showing it right.
That was my turn.
Okay.
That was 60 feet of movement. So.
No, that was just your emote. Yeah, that's it. She was already subbed.
Just a broken ass emote.
Okay.
Well, I was about to give you guys some more inspiration, but I guess I'm not.
I mean, totally was a sub.
Okay. All right, Mara. So that is the end of your turn. I'm sorry. I missed the very last part of what you were saying there. That's my fault. All right. So.
That was it.
Okay. So. You guys do see this other troglodyte kind of come out of this passageway here. And it seems to be also very menacing, but it doesn't advance any further than that. And it also seems to be in kind of a guarded stance.
Does this one look like it was part of the squad that I...
I don't think you can see it from where you are. I think only Jared can see it.
Okay.
I can see it too.
I can see it on the map.
Right. That doesn't mean she can see it.
Okay.
And Brasnic is just digging in the chest full of silver. All
Y'all got
right.
it?
What have you discovered, Mara?
End it.
As soon as you say that, she lets loose with her bow. And you see this troglodyte also, as the arrow finds itself straight into its heart. You see this troglodyte stumble back dead. What have you discovered? Are there more?
There's one with its nest.
What do you mean?
They're eggs.
You see her kind of lower her bow. I don't... What do you mean to do?
These things are not natural here. And they hunt and kill for food. Spare travelers and adventurers and as their food. Best not kept alive. They're messy.
Okay. She does not seem to like this answer.
She doesn't like that.
So,
She doesn't like killing babies? What?
Yin Yang,
Warren, they're
you
just
enter into this area behind.
I'd pretty much see Jared launch that arrow. Like, oh, more of them.
You say anything as you're coming in?
And
Wait,
how many of them are left?
There's a nest back here with eggs in it. Mars found it. She wants to
Nest.
destroy them.
Well, there's a troglodyte there too.
Just,
40, 45. It's 50 to right there. And then I see the troglodyte in its nest.
I don't know. Can you see around that pillar?
Yeah, I can see this thing right here.
Okay. So you do
Do
see
I hear
these
anything coming
nests.
down this way? Any other noises?
You do. Well, actually, roll perception. Okay. You do hear very weak hissing coming from down this way.
Did I hear anything of what she'd said? The conversation between the two of them?
No, but as you were passing by, Jaredel said that Mara's found a nest with eggs and that she wants to destroy them.
I'm gonna go ahead and like end my turn there because he hesitates when he sees the eggs. He's like, he knows they need to be stopped, but this just feels wrong.
Okay.
Loser.
Mara,
God.
the evil member of the party.
It's just practical.
It's more like one of the evil members of the
That's
party.
Well, like I said,
kind
you're
of the
not
way
wrong,
that
but this
Thanos
just feels
feels.
wrong.
I'm just saying Thanos kind of felt the same way.
Yeah.
And he was batshit fucking insane.
Troglodytes.
Sorry.
Troglodytes
What was he?
are
Or
vermin.
was he?
Troglodytes are vermin that must be purged from this world. Execute them, Mara.
Perhaps we
Mara
can
will
move them
die.
somewhere else.
There is nowhere else. There is just cleansing fire.
There is no other way.
You heard they spoke some sort of language. Didn't it speak to you? They're not just dumb creatures.
I'm gonna create bonfire underneath the troglodyte.
Oh, I thought you were gonna create under like
Right in one of the egg piles.
I'm gonna do it underneath the troglodyte who's protecting them. If it happens to reach the refuge and everything,
Well, you light non-magical objects on fire, don't you? So you probably just set the
if it
nest on
touches
fire.
it. So I'm not sure if she's close enough or not.
Okay. So it has to roll.
Yeah, for now I'll keep the fire like not touching.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna take that damage.
Give me a second. I gotta roll. I had to pull the effect out. Is this? Oh, I added it. Great bonfire.
So 8 points.
Yes. The fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the flames just start racing up this creature's legs, you see it just kind of, just like screaming out in pain, but you see it like refusing to leave these eggs, even in its pain.
These things kill and eat adventurers. It's what they do.
We kill and eat animals because we need to as well.
Right. But they hunt intelligent beings.
Never let it be said that moral quandaries won't come up on the Fireside.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't care if they hunt intelligent beings or not. She just wants them dead. She's just trying to justify it to the party.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
this is going to be the end of Mara's turn. Is
Yep.
anybody else coming to investigate what's going on back here?
I mean, I kind of. Could I hear it from all the way over to where I am on the other side?
Pretty
No.
sure you heard it squeal.
Yeah, definitely at that point there would have been, especially these guys over here, would have heard this audible kind of screaming of pain.
Something
You
big
know-
for alive.
The
I'll
first
swim
couple of-
over. See
yeah.
what thing's going on.
Okay. Red Tool and Brasnic probably have no idea what's going on right now.
Would I know if that's the way to get out of here, or is that just more like?
You would have no idea.
Okay. Then yeah, I think
Where
Grybek.
did you just move?
Yeah, just gonna see what the heck's going on over here. You know?
Well, I know, but you still have to stay to the limit of your movement. And you swam across over here.
You're right.
So we're at
So
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're at 30 to right there, Gok.
Yeah. So
I moved Grybek and Shaharla 20.
Okay, go ahead and grab your tokens and roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
She should have lit it on fire. Now everyone's gonna judge me.
I mean,
Not like that's
No.
ever stopped you before or anything.
Oh no, it won't stop me at all. It's just now I
yeah,
have
you
to.
betrayed the whole party. It's like, yeah. Thing that
I just
happened.
claimed it was an accident before.
Yeah, no, you're pretty okay with it.
Alright. So we're at the top of the turn order, right?
That's some pretty weak initiative counts.
What's
Yeah.
Sharhala's dex?
Man, my
What's Mara's dex?
Mara's dex is very
Sure.
high.
because
Sure.
you're a
She has
stupid elf.
she had a 16 natural and a +2 for being an elf.
Wait, you just want the modifier?
No,
One.
just whatever your
Oh,
dex
12.
score is.
It's 18.
12.
Mara's is
Got a
18.
one.
She's an elf.
She's an elf, yeah.
Yin
She's
Yang.
smart and nothing else.
Yin Yang is 18.
Huh? My
Well-
dexterity it's 18. Yeah.
So Yin Yang and Mara go at the same time.
Oh no, sorry. My dexterity is 17. Excuse me.
Mara goes before Yin Yang. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so Jaredel goes before all of you.
Mara is very, very smart, very dexterous, shit at everything else.
30.
I mean,
Just because of the way that Jaredel is, she is gonna dash in here.
Did the troglodyte get it, June?
At 6, it does. Yeah.
Did it?
You kind of skipped over it.
Did I skip the troglodyte? I can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Unless it just sits there in the fire.
It is not gonna sit there in the fire. That would be ridiculous. It is going to step. Actually, let's see. You
It
see
steps
it?
might not start consuming the nest though.
It steps to here to get out of the flames itself, and it's like patting itself off as it does so. And then it steps to here. Oh my god, the lag on this map is killing me.
Yeah. Luckily, we're almost done with this map forever.
Forever.
Forever and ever. You see it seems to be kind of still guarding this nest here. And it starts actually scrabbling at dirt and trying to like find bits of dirt and throwing it at these flames. Which is going to bring us to Jared.
Burn.
And it just shoots more in the back.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. To here. She says, Mara, stop it! And she pulls out her bow and she does train an arrow at this troglodyte. Says, I've got it. It won't go anywhere. Stop burning it. And that's gonna be her turn.
But
Brings us right to Mara.
Against her better judgment, she'll stop concentrating on it.
Okay.
So unlike Doc, her low wisdom rolls are for her to not behave how she regularly behaves.
I mean, no.
Alright.
To trust other people is her low wisdom rolls.
Jaredel is caring for the other life, even if it's a bad guy. Look at this moment for Mara. She did the right thing, guys. Look at her.
Oh.
I'm so proud.
What you doing there, Brasnic?
As I see the troglodyte, I'm like, at least if we can kill this one, right?
What if it's his mother?
What is it? What if it's what?
What if it's the mother?
These things are dangerous.
It's one thing to kill a creature attacking you, it's another to kill a mother defending the nest.
Fine.
Is that the end of your turn?
I will. I can communicate.
She's like, fuck it,
Give
fireball.
me enough time, and I can.
A fireball in this whole fucking room.
Yeah, you know.
I need to see something on the description of a spell.
Okay.
Make.
Yeah, Brasnic probably would have got that potion put away before you got over there, Red Tool.
Oh no, that's too short of a time frame. I'm gonna hold an action. If this troglodyte does anything that could be considered aggressive, I'm going.
It's probably pretty vague to a troglodyte.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll chill touch it.
Okay. Yin Yang.
I'll end its whole career.
You did hear that kind of hissing also coming from this way.
I'll very much look. I was like, yeah, I don't think we should kill the. They're more or less trying to just defend their young us, not so much attack us.
Okay. You gonna move at all?
I'll stay right here.
We just end their whole careers.
Pretty much, I pretty much made my. It's one thing to kill a creature attacking, it's another to kill a mother defending her nest. Creatures aren't inherently evil; they're just trying to survive.
Yeah, but they're like a blight. Like, a cockroach. If it was if it was just like invading a space.
Mara. You would have some knowledge of these creatures just because of your previous affiliations. And you know that these creatures are definitely evil-minded.
These things like worship demons or whatever.
No, they worship the dragon. They
they
worship the dragon. They were sacrificing things to the
They're
dragon.
sacrificing people to this dragon. They do
you
it
know
again.
that they are chaotic evil creatures.
These are things that kill for the sake of killing.
But that doesn't mean even eggs deserve to die, Mara. They're just... What?
Some things are just evil. And I should know.
She kind of
Right.
gives you a sardonic look. Like that. Is that the end of your turn, Unique?
Very rational.
Yeah,
Hunt and kill.
I'll have no part in slaughtering babies.
They're not babies.
They're
They're
like...
eggs.
It's like a quiche that hasn't been made yet.
Yes.
It's like an unmade quiche. Yeah.
Alright, Sharhala. What is Sharhala gonna do? You have no idea what's going on back here yet.
I think she would just. What would she do? Well, since we're heading over there, she'd probably just continue down.
So it'd be a 10, 15.
Oh, it looks like
15,
actually
25,
just gave us
24.
inspiration again.
25 to there. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15,
Oh, thank you, Gibbs. You're my hero.
25,
Gibbs,
15, 20.
Gibbs is one of
That's
the
a-
original
just
supporters of this stream, and she's still at it. You're awesome.
She's still at it.
I know, even through this horrible experience right now.
Well, even a couple years ago, when I was getting this thing going and making a big push at it, she was one of the first supporters.
Oh no.
With her action, she's just gonna move again to where she's at there, and then she's gonna ask what's the holdup.
Are you giving dice to players, or is that going to be another round of inspiration? All right.
I think she said it was inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, it said.
Wow.
You mentioned inspiration to go. Now I will give.
Oh, okay. So there you go, guys. Make sure you're keeping track of how many you got. A couple of you.
You're the
guys.
Wait, do they
most
stack?
They do stack, so you guys.
party.
A couple of you guys have like 3 or 4 of those things.
I got 3.
I have 4.
I have
The 3.
There you go. You
Yeah.
guys can thank Miss Ashley for that.
Thank you.
Definitely, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ashley. When Charlotte Holly gets there, she just says, destroy the eggs. We're wasting time. Heartless undead.
Okay.
Heartless undead.
All right. So
That's
Grybek.
Harlem mood.
Grybek
He's
is
good.
following along behind.
5,
Yes.
10, 15, okay, there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 25. And Grybek will just say that he trusts Jaredil to make the right decision. He's not going to get involved.
Okay.
Oh, gee, thanks. No more compass here at all.
Nope.
No moral compass.
Not the strongest member, not the most moral member. Like, man.
Well, I mean,
You niggas
I
get
guess it-
dumped on tonight.
hey, I bet on you, Yang.
Oh, I know. I mean, I don't know, but
Like, no,
I, as a player, know.
you're not strong enough. You're not noble enough. You niggas got to work on this game.
I bet on him.
Whatever.
Yeah, man. Okay.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. All right, so
One of
that's
the other ones
Grybek's
here really
turn.
has a moral compass.
Come on, there's a Jaredil.
Oh, yeah, she's human too.
Jaredil's the moral compass.
I
of
mean,
the party.
Gok's been pretty good at times.
Yeah, Gok's the moral compass.
You almost let Jaredil die.
Totally.
I mean,
You had to roll to decide, and with inspiration, to decide if you were gonna let the human die.
I mean,
Hey,
you know.
I credited her to death.
You did. You critted her right in the face.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
So this troglodyte, as the fire disappears, it kind of scuttles back over in between these 2 piles of eggs and just kind of resumes its defensive stance.
Just give me that little bit. Little bit.
God, Mara
Yeah.
needs you.
I-
She needs
Mara
it.
needs
She
you.
needs
She
an
needs
immoral
me?
compass.
Oh, okay. I
She
mean,
needs an immoral compass to help her decision making here.
Something's gonna go wrong.
I'll go. Okay, and I'll use my action to move a little bit more. You know, just to figure out what the heck's going on here. Oh, okay. Yep. I don't know what happened. I moved backwards. Did I do something wrong?
No, I just put you inside the room to make sure you could get in there.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'll move back to where I was. I think here's where I want to be. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I'm just gonna kind of just stroll on in, you know. Seeing how we've just killed, God, dozens. I mean, tens of dozens of people at this point.
Do you,
Yeah.
Do you
Got
ask what's
this.
going on in here?
Yeah, I'd kind of, I guess I would ask Brasnic, so what's the screaming all about, Brasnic? It,
He's Grybek.
Grybek.
I'm Brasnic.
It's true.
oh my god.
Not all
I got
dwarves
that
are the
wrong.
same.
I didn't
man.
do
Come
the
on now.
Yeah, I'd ask Grybek what's going on. I was trying to say it right instead of wrong.
Shahala the whole time.
Yeah.
What?
Grybek's gonna tell Gok they're having a moral dilemma on killing baby or not.
It's not a bait.
A unhatched baby.
I mean, I'll go over there and just look out. I'm pretty good at handling situations, Grybek. I'll just go over there.
I agree with the Dragon Slayer. You're pretty good at handling situations.
Yeah, see?
Gok the Dragon Slayer. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
can officially be called a dragon.
Why did
Kill
we
the
not
dragon.
put that together before?
Because
Oh,
you
I've
gotta
been
do it after.
I've
have
been
proof.
saving it.
I killed it, you know?
You did. Gok got the kill shot on the young black dragon night scale.
Okay, but I can't really do anything else, so I'll handle it when I get over there.
Okay. That is the end of your turn.
Mm.
Jaredal, she is going to start walking forward. And she actually puts her bow on her shoulder, and she puts both hands out towards this troglodyte. And she starts trying to placate this creature.
But it smells. Ugh.
And she's going to roll persuasion.
You can understand her? Oh, shit.
Sometimes you don't have to speak with language. Wow. At least it wasn't a natural one. Okay. So I feel like... Well, no, because crits don't really matter in these, do they? But still, it's a very good job. So the troglodyte, lunges at her. Just, lunges out at her, but it's just fainting. And you can tell it's just, seems to be extremely scared.
Wait, it lunges out.
It kind of lunges towards her, yeah. And seems to be fainting.
I had an action held if it did anything remotely threatening.
Okay. Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Wow, that's a very low roll.
It's 13 to hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be enough.
Oh.
So, as it kind of faints at Jaredal, you just on instinct cast your spell. Reacting, you see the necrotic energy just start eating across this creature's face. And you see it just fall over to the ground. And you see the blackness just kind of eating across its face. And you see it just it's just kind of working its mouth and making small little noises. Just barely alive.
It lunged at you.
And you see Jared what did you do that for? It wasn't going to attack.
At you.
It was just scared.
Don't know that these things are dangerous.
And
Mara will handle this.
Grybek would say that the adult ones are dangerous and don't take any risks, Jaredil. Especially if you plan on going down to the Underdark one day, you're gonna have to realize that things down here want to kill you, not be your friend.
she just kind of, gets tight-lipped. Doesn't really say anything. Just puts her bow on her shoulder a little more securely and walks past the party.
I mean, it's still alive.
Yeah,
that would be
that's still
25.
alive.
They gave it a flesh wound.
Oh, and she just walks away.
She does. She pushes past Sharhala.
I'm sure Harlow wouldn't even stop her.
She angry at me.
Just one more person in the party angry at Mar.
Yeah.
She was starting to come around. She was tending her wounds and kind of had her back there for a minute, but Mara just shook that ladder right out from underneath her.
Yep.
All right.
She just doesn't understand. She's a young human who doesn't understand the.
That's true. There is that too. All right.
Let's
So.
set everything on fire, for real this time.
All right. Well, Yin Yang's still standing there.
Yeah, I would
What?
kind of like pop up, be like, yeah, wait, but looks like it was too late. I can't stop the cast.
Well, so you're gonna cast it on the troglodyte itself and not the.
Well, yeah, I
eggs?
was gonna just finish. Well, If you could, like, because we're going at the same time, you could like tell me to like stop. I'll like start casting it, and you're kind of starting to get to notice when she's casting bonfire, or creating a bonfire.
Like, evil or not, it feels wrong to kill a mother just defending her eggs.
More have died for less.
It's in a pretty bad space right
I
now.
would say don't recall. I spared you at the behest of other people too.
Yes, but I'm not going to reinfect this entire cavern with a new brood of troglodyte who are going to murder and kill the dwarves that are coming through. If
Do
we
you really
don't
think the
do this,
dwarves are
the
gonna have a
dwarves are going
problem
to do
with
this
these things?
anyway.
I would agree with that. The dwarves will come down here and eradicate them anyways.
Well, then we can let their moral compass guide them. I don't feel right slaying a mother.
You don't have to.
And I think Grybek and Shaharla would just turn away. They
No,
understand.
way. Run. You don't have to think about this.
Well, no.
This is my.
Shaharla and Grybek aren't turning away because we disagree with it. We actually know it's the better of the options.
The dwarves are going to do this anyway.
It's a sad thing, but it's going to happen no matter what.
So yeah, I'm
Then
going to
let
like.
them do it.
They might rather do this now, and then I'll light the fire again.
All right, and you're centering it on the troglodyte to start, right?
Center on the troglodyte, but at this point it will continue on to the nest.
And you always have the option of what if the dwarf gets surprised by the troglodyte and the troglodyte kills one of the dwarfs.
At that point, then those dwarves
Would be on Yin Yang's fault.
So.
Okay. So you're going to start the bonfire again, and it easily, there's not even going to be a dex roll. You definitely consume the body of this troglodyte that was defending these eggs. Also at 11, again, you do still hear this hissing coming from this way, Yin Yang.
Oh shit, there's more.
Yeah, he like as she like casts the fire, he steps up, gets in her face, and be like, "You truly are the worst piece of shit," and then turns around and walks away.
Yeah.
Dang.
What humans with their impractical morals.
Also, dang.
So the fire will spread to this whole area as long as it's flammable.
Okay. Are you going to check out this hissing at all, Yin Yang? Are you?
Nah, like I said, he walked up, got in Mara's face, called her a true piece of shit, and then turned around and left. He said he had no part in slaying babies.
They weren't alive!
All right.
That's like the same concept as a baby in a belly isn't alive.
Would you eat a random egg you found in a nest if you were hungry?
What about Sharhala and Grybek?
I'm pretty sure Gok would eat a random egg in a nest if he was hungry.
Would you kill a fetus if it was gonna be Hitler?
Okay.
You
let's
can't
go.
know
Okay.
All right.
And hold on now. You got you.
What are Sharhala and Grybek going to do?
Well, so we didn't hear no hissing down that way. We were still continuing just out this way. Unless somebody wants to stop us.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's 25 for each of us. There. See how easy that was? Like just do.
That brings us to one Gok Blackrock.
So everybody's just kind of going out through the back, I guess, you know?
Well, there still might be stuff in here. We didn't loot this place.
Well, I mean, it looks like everybody else is kind of leaving, right?
I don't think. I think you realize that Grybek doesn't think so.
Yeah.
Well, you do see this passageway over here, Gok.
Yeah, I do. I guess I'll try to go over this way, though, a little bit.
You also have your familiar with you that you could tell to go flying.
I do have my familiar. I should probably... Oh, yeah, there's John.
John just appeared.
Exactly, Gibbs. Exactly.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We don't even know if they're fertilized or.
Okay, let's
Did you see the size of Kargaz? They're fertilized.
Well, don't say that now.
I mean, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
All right.
And because I'll be looked upon as a glorious hero if I do this, I don't quite know. Let me see.
Did you want Jot to do any exploring?
Shoot Mara in the back again.
I mean, it's. What, this is a. I mean, okay. Okay.
Wait, would you actually do that?
What?
We're gonna shoot Mara in the back?
I mean, it's not really shooting. Okay. I mean, I've shot you in the gut. So that was when you were looking at me in front of you, you know? That's not really shooting somebody in the back. However, I don't
This isn't that
know.
bad. Is there a way
However-
overreacting?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's not really because of the whole egg murder thing. It's more of, I still kind of didn't like some stuff a while ago, and you were thinking about sacrificing me. And
I wasn't thinking about.
you're looking in the wrong right now. People are gonna look
literally
pretty
tried to
big.
stop you from doing that.
Oh god.
I think we're already past that.
Are we relying on Gok logic right now?
I mean, we are relying on this
I
right now.
literally tried to save.
Gonna use.
Get out of here.
This Gok's do what Gok's do.
I'm gonna use one of these.
What are you doing over here?
And just use one of my wands right now.
You're using this on Mara right now?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
that's only one.
You're really going after Mara?
I'm only using one chart, you know?
I didn't have
Fine.
anything to do with this.
Look,
I was pointing this
it's your own. Look, it's not. Look, think of it as just slight little slap on the wrist, you know? Like,
Wow.
you know, like spraying a cat with a water ball.
For what?
At least it's just one of Entangle.
I know,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't make any sense because I literally what I did was try and save Gok from being sacrificed.
Go ahead and roll versus a DC 13.
What is it?
Dex, I think.
For strength?
That's strength.
Strength.
Ooh,
strength.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh!
Hey!
Cool.
So as these, you suddenly, as you see the party members, like walking away from you see Gok just kind of walking up and just kind of like got this kind of strange look in his eye, and suddenly he just, just points his infinity gauntlet at you. And you hear him utter a command word, and suddenly you see all of these vines just racing up out of the ground, cracking through the rock, and just grappling a hold of you, racing up your body and trying to like hold you in place, but you're able to kind of fight your way through it and get the vines cleared from your body.
At this point, Gibbs, I don't know. It's Gok. He's evil too.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I've lost all control.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna look.
I have lost all control.
I honestly expected Gok to go just squish the egg. That's what I thought he was gonna do.
That's what I thought he was gonna do too. But he's.
I should have known not to try to think like Gok.
Everybody just left.
Look, nobody knows what I'm gonna do. Okay, like a wild card.
That's true.
It's
Like
It's Gok
freaking.
logic. It's
You
Gok logic.
know?
Mara protected him.
I mean,
You still have 10 feet of movement left there, Gok. Did you want to go somewhere? And did you want to have Judd explore it all?
I guess I'll have. Jack can do a little bit of exploring. I gotta do something right now.
Is he exploring north or south?
He will explore the north
Okay.
of this cave. I'm assuming it's this over here, right?
It is over here. And as Gok makes his way back here, after you... Did you want to use any more of that 10 feet of movement?
No, I think Gok would probably just be kind of standing there just like, huh. I mean, I kind of thought that would do something, because you're like, look really physically weak, you know?
You're being threatened, Cock.
You are being threatened by Gibbs. She said
Being
be nicer,
threatened.
she's giving everyone dice but you.
Oh.
This isn't the first time you've attacked me, so Mario's like,
Well, it's not really, I didn't look. It's not really attack, it's more of just like, you know, like, again, spray bottle thing with a kid. You know?
Alright. Where is my camera gone? My camera's
Trying to
not
hit her
really
with
close to
super
these
super
guys.
silly string.
Alright,
Yeah, I was
so
trying to hit her with
Jaredell
super silly string.
has had
Hey.
enough of these shenanigans.
I could have, like, blown you up with a fireball. But
You also hear in your mind towards the end of that, like, yeah, boss. I mean, there's like, I think this is like where that boss guy lived back in his.
Are there any eggs in there?
I don't see any eggs, but I may or may not have found some shinies.
Okay.
Okay, hurry
I
up.
want you to keep a tab on that.
You know what, boss? I'm just gonna get a couple of these little shinies here, and I'm just gonna put them in my pockets over here.
Okay, you better, like, give them to me after.
Let me just see what I can find in these. Okay, boss.
God dang it. I have to worry about that development later, you know?
All right. At 17, Jared, at hearing this spell happen and the vines erupting out of the earth, she turns around. Oh, Gok, what have you done? Look, I'm fed
I
up
thought
with
it
her
was gonna
too,
be
but we can't go
easy,
around attacking
okay?
each other.
It wasn't, again, look, it's like giving somebody a slap on the wrist, you know? Like,
With a
don't
magic
do that
wand.
again. You know?
You don't slap people with wands, Gok.
Well, I mean...
Have you been
you're
given
right, I
too
don't
much power
entangle
too
people
early?
with, you know?
I feel
I
like
mean,
maybe
come on.
you're not the most responsible person to have an infinity gauntlet, Gok.
Oh, you're talking to the person who's, like, crushing eggs right now for fun?
practical.
I mean, look at her. She's getting off on that right now. I'm actually doing you a favor
Oh dear.
by entangling her.
This is a practical course of events.
I feel
She's
like I just
trying
don't know
to
what do
just
with the
lie
lot of
to you to justify her egg-killing fetish. Come on. Come on.
As you see her just kind of shake her head as she walks past you guys and goes down into
That's what I
this
was headed.
chamber down here.
Oh, for God's sake. See?
Oh dear. There's two more back here, but I think they're the ones that Ma fried. They're almost dead.
Wait, you mean like more troglodytes? Are there any eggs back there, Jaredale?
There are some eggs that haven't burned up yet if you want to go in and...
There's no eggs in here.
Oh my God.
Are you angry because you wanted to eat the eggs?
No. I do want those eggs, though. I'm not angry at you. I just was trying to, you know, again, spritz bottle. You know.
there is time for you to go in there and salvage some eggs before everything burns.
I mean, you could just like turn off the fire right now, and I wouldn't have to, you know.
Even if she turned off her bonfire, it wouldn't stop the fire that caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of this tinder that was right there is definitely caught ablaze. You can see that it is starting to slowly creep across these piles with the eggs in them.
I would hurt, Doc, if you want those eggs.
So,
They're not be worth anything.
we are at 10 o'clock. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys want to keep going, or are we calling it?
I think this is a good.
I'm good.
I think we could stop, you know.
Okay.
I can't continue anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah. Probably
So,
stop.
that being said, I think we are going to pick up right here next week with this moral quandary on whether or not we want to perhaps rescue these eggs. Maybe we can relocate them, guys. We'll find a nice little cavern system to put these eggs in. We'll just make a nice little 3 or 4 day trek out of it to
I mean,
make sure that these
Gok's gonna take him for his army. What are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Oh no.
Gok
No.
wants to raise a troglodyte servants.
Yeah, but they stink so much.
They do smell pretty bad. It's true. So that being said, we are going to call it for the evening. Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. Thank you, Witchy Lee. Thank you for Gibbs.
I just wanted them to worship me as a god.
One of these days, Gok will get his little following of worshippers.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
That being said, thanks for hanging out. I know we just kind of had a pickup game today. I was hoping to get through a little bit more of this Forge of Fury before next Sunday, but we still have the whole, all of the rest of the orcs and stuff to deal with too, so I feel like that's probably going to end up being a whole nother session. So just get ready for that, guys. But we are getting very close to the end of this. You know, some little tiny Quasit may or may not have found something awesome to dig through. So
no.
We'll see what's
I wish
left.
I went over there.
We'll see what's left by the time you guys get in there. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Jot's totally trustworthy, right, guys?
He's very trustworthy. Yes.
Second most trustworthy member of the party.
He's saved you guys'
Exactly.
asses so many times. I feel like even if you did, you know, snip a coin, be all right.
I still can't believe as a party we're hoarding loot from the other people.
Oh,
I mean, look, you have two evil people, a rogue.
I'm not
over
hoarding.
here.
I just hoard spell scrolls. No one else does.
All of that being said, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. We'll probably not be playing again until Sunday, but you know, come see us on Sunday. We'll be here at 6 o'clock. We love you. Have a good night.